my God, we've been waiting all fucking day.
We've been here since 2.
Oh, by the way.
What? Why would I be on already?
Yeah, our headphones are on, so why would we be on?
Yeah, that's how.
Hey! That's his bad shoulder. That's his bad shoulder.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Hey,
You've got permission now.
No, we're gonna cut that to all reparations for everything I've done in the past.
The blacktop finally got reparations for all the diplomat jokes.
What up?
Boing.
Okay, left, right.
Yeah.
Left, right.
Glasses, left, right glasses.
His risky business glasses.
Don't be mad. I got something between 5:30 and 5:45.
What the fuck, man?
What do you mean, what the fuck is new? It's not even.
Headphones off.
It's not even 4 o'clock yet.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So you know this runs for about 2 hours.
Usually.
Okay, so
Hold on. My bad.
Okay.
5:30 and 5:45.
All right, well, let's get it going.
Locally?
Is
Local time.
Is that when
No,
you need to
locally.
bounce?
Is it local?
Yeah, it's local.
Okay.
Is that the
There's
time you need to
something-
bounce, or
Yeah, that's really the
Or-
question.
Is that
So
time
you
you
need to
is
be
that the
there.
time you need to leave or need to be there?
I need to leave. Something came up.
Oh, Jesus.
oh,
I've been taking care of business all day.
okay. So he sent a text. Okay,
Yeah, is it a blowjob?
Okay, and?
and I stopped what I was doing
I don't think you heard it.
Okay.
No.
and got over here.
I did. And?
He's so frantic right now.
So when he sends a text out saying he's here, that means get the fuck here.
Okay, and? Your point is?
And
So
you're probably
drop
the
what you're
closest
doing.
person.
it's okay, guys. He
is
runs
the
on
closest.
CB time, so it is what it is.
Whatever. No.
Do we start?
I run.
Do we start
I run.
that one off?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Started my.
I run on my time.
over here this time.
Oh,
Right, but
we
your
all
time,
know that.
Your time is.
Do you not know CP time?
Anyways, before we get started, the Viking Princess says hi, and wanted me to mention a show called Camp. I'm just throwing that out
What
there,
the
so she'll
fuck
read me
is that?
Camp?
It's a show, a cartoon, kind of an adult cartoon. Well, young adult cartoon. Camp, like this random fucking camp where shit happens.
Camp
It's
Crystal?
made by the same people that did Red vs. Blue.
Wait, say that
I
again.
don't know what Red vs. Blue is.
You played Halo. I don't know how you've never heard of Red vs. Blue.
I played Halo, yeah.
It's a YouTube series that featured characters from Halo. Like
Yeah.
they would play like in an open lobby in Halo, and they just did like skits as Halo characters.
So it's funny.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
So, yeah.
Taking care of business.
Yeah, Viking.
So yeah, just to get it, I'll let her listen to the beginning, and she can hear that I did call out those two things for her. 'Cause she's been
Absolutely.
begging me for weeks now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, and by the way,
What?
welcome to the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I am your co-host in 31.
And I am your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm the Viking.
I'm the diplomat.
I'm Florida man.
And
Who
we
the fuck made you co-host?
Because we've already been recording for like 5 minutes, I figure we might as well do the intro real quick.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get that shout out before.
Yeah, I knew that's
We already made 2 additions to the board before we did our intro, so figure we might as well do that real quick.
No big deal.
By the way, I'd like to apologize to Viking. I didn't mean to break whatever bones you have left.
Well, hold on.
That we haven't even mentioned that.
Let's put the cart before the horse here.
Yeah.
So, immediately after wrapping up the podcast last time.
Now, when we mean immediately, within 20 minutes
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
time we hit end record, something happened,
Yes.
and it was amazing on our end.
I don't know how amazing it was.
on our end, because it didn't happen to us.
How about I say this? It is currently life changing.
All right, I
Is it though?
Literally a life change.
will set the scene. So, we all go upstairs because we're in the basement. And we all go upstairs. We all go to leave, and we're all just doing everything. I'm on my motorcycle, so I'm letting it warm up. And the rest of us were just kind of standing around. Viking, you had somewhere to go, or you just need to be home.
It was already
kind of
yeah,
late.
it
It was
late
it was
and, you
close
know,
to 8 o'clock-ish by the
yeah.
time we all wrapped
Yeah.
up and we're getting ready to head out. So.
Yeah, it was, kind of late. and I mean, I have my helmet on, my gloves on. I'm basically ready to go.
Right.
And the Viking calls my phone. And I know I even said this out loud, so I'm sorry, but what the fuck does he want?
That's totally understandable.
No,
I have my helmet on, my gloves. I'm like, Jesus
Yeah.
Like,
Christ.
what does he want? He literally just like, did he forget something? Why didn't he call me? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's my house. Why didn't he call me? Why did he call Papa
Well,
Smurf?
come to find out, it's because I'm special.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Speed
more than-
dial special.
I'm number one.
Number one.
All right.
He was number one.
And the Viking said, I don't remember exactly what you said. I heard,
Help!
I need help.
I need help!
I need help. That's all I heard. I need help. And I
Bruh.
said, where are you? He said, fire station.
I'm like, all right, I know where that is. So I literally,
I'm already out of the fucking driveway.
he's halfway out of my driveway. I run into my car. I grab the keys on the top of my car. They hop, jump, skip. Grab the keys, and I'm rushing over to Florida man's
He's
car.
already backing out. Like,
Yeah.
he's going.
I'm like, wait, stop. Stop, just let me in. It's easier just to take these cars. And then we speed around the corner, and then we realize that the bike has flipped.
Yes. So I was actually rode my bike that day as well.
That was a pretty good response
yeah,
time.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, faster
Yeah.
than the police.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, in fairness to the police, I didn't call them. I called you guys first.
They hadn't been called till at least 5 minutes after we got there.
But so I was riding because my tags were going to expire the next day anyways because it was my birthday, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to ride one last time for the season and put the bike away.
you rode one last time.
So we're in the fall season in Ohio. So anybody that operates any motorized vehicle in Ohio knows that around this time of the year, deer are everywhere.
Yeah.
And I looked at the speedometer and thought to myself, I better really be careful tonight because I'm going through some more rural areas tonight. Keep an eye out for deer. I kid you not.
But you were still like in the town though. That was the best part. You're still in town.
Well, okay, but it's not,
Yeah.
we're in town, but it's more. It's not like super city.
It's not the city
Right.
part.
It's
so it's a
the
little
suburbs.
Yeah,
So
suburbs.
and we've all seen
Yeah.
deer in suburbs at this point in time. So
I'm
I
still
look
in
up.
the city.
I look up and there's two small doe in the middle of the street.
Sexy.
So I start slowing down. They don't move. I must have been spotlighting them because they were just staring at me.
Deer and headlights.
Where do you think they got that phrase from?
So I start slowing down more, and I'm not sure exactly what happened at this point, but the back tire started to lock up, and in a matter of seconds, the bike was down, and I was sliding across the ground. I didn't really know how bad my damage was. I knew that I knocked the wind out of myself right off the bat.
Oh, I bet.
Like
Yeah?
it took me a couple seconds just to catch my breath. And my first thought was, shit, I need to get to my phone, which was still attached to the motorcycle 10 feet away from me.
It was.
10 feet away.
So thank God for adrenaline because I hopped up as best as I could, got the phone, and that's when I realized I'm in bad shape. Sat back down, and that's what I called you, Papa Smurf.
Because I'm speed dial number one.
Yes.
And at this time, people are driving around you.
Only one car had driven around me. Another guy had pulled up behind me.
Oh, I thought he said two.
No,
No,
it was just one
he
car.
was the second
He
car.
was the second
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Just witnessing someone fall over on their bike and like,
I drove
fuck him,
around.
he's an
I slowly drove around. Like, what? You think I'm just staying there for my health?
Yeah.
They had to see you wipe out too.
No, because I've been there for a couple seconds. So there was no cars on the street when I went down.
They were probably fucked up themselves or something. And they didn't
don't
want to stop.
But
Fuck this.
so I didn't know how much damage I'd done to myself. I never lost consciousness. I had literally watched the ground come up. I could hear my helmet scraping across the ground, and I thought to myself, would you please stop scraping? You're driving me nuts. That is honest to God truth. That was a small thought in my head. I could barely breathe. I was in a lot of pain. So I called Papa Smurf. He and the squad showed up, and then immediately called my wife.
Gang, gang.
The
Because
squad.
Gang.
I've come to your house multiple times now, 31, but I don't pay attention to what roads I'm on. I just
Right.
know how to get
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, I have no fucking clue what road I'm on, and it's a trick to call 911 when you don't know what road you're on.
Right.
They,
So
do,
I'm like-
they do have GPS locations, but yes.
It's sometimes harder for them to locate. So I figured it was smarter to call one of you guys. And if I would have been able to get a hold of you, you were definitely the next one.
But I'm number one, bitch.
Yeah, because he knew you first.
Yeah, literally my speed dial has no preference. It's just who I knew first.
So
Lies.
So
it's me.
We're above Mrs. Viking.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
okay. I have a separate group for you guys. So you guys are a special group of.
Yeah, we're special.
I got a question. Where am I on that list?
Number 9.
You should be 4, 3.
Yeah.
3.
You're 3.
3.
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough. I'll take
You're
it.
not
Enough.
Yeah,
Literally,
I'll take
it
that.
is
You're not in the back of the
order.
bus.
I did not want to play favoritisms. I just put it in place in order when I met you guys.
Did you hear him? Did everybody else
heard
miss
him.
that?
I heard
Okay,
him.
you heard
What do you
I heard
say?
him.
I was like, it's okay, diplomat. You're not in the back of the bus.
I'll take that.
So,
I mean, to be fair,
That will count that one.
and also I kept, my sense of humor because, you guys were calling 911. I said, don't call an ambulance. I just give me an Uber.
that was legit.
Yeah.
We pulled up and the guy's like, "Did you guys call 911?" We're like, "We just got here."
bro. and the Viking goes, I ain't getting in no fucking ambulance. Fuck that. Just call me a fucking Uber.
I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. You get in a goddamn
Because
fucking ambulance.
you're on the phone with your wife, and all I remember your wife saying is, "Honey, it's okay. We got the good insurance now."
I mean, worst case, I would have, as bad as I would have just got in the car with you,
One of
Florida
us.
man, one of you guys, and, gone, if,
Yeah.
But
By the way, fuck you. That bike is heavy.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes. So my bike is a 2015 Yamaha V-Star 1300.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought out its government name.
Yeah. Yeah, I dead named that bitch.
So your throttle cable needs a little work.
Yes, that's what he said. Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I was looking it over when I loaded up on the trailer to take it home today.
But don't worry, your cigarettes are fine. I know you need those. As soon as he puts the bike in the thing, he's like, I got 7 broken ribs. Fuck, I need a cigarette.
Hey, I said, but no,
Just like the
I have 7 broken ribs, but my lungs are fine.
Just like the 4th of July incident. I just ran a quarter mile. I need a fucking cigarette.
But yes, so at the hospital, they did x-rays. They actually were concerned about my hip. Because
you're old.
That's it.
Hey, just
Falling and I can't get up.
don't tell your doctor that you've fallen.
Yeah.
You're going to be at fall risk
He's going to
now.
be flawless forever now.
Yeah. So they did x-rays and CT scans on my neck, head.
My back. Lick my fucking hand. We'll count that because you technically started that one.
Yeah.
Today.
Basically everything but my legs and arms.
Yeah.
Because, those are fine except for the road rash.
Yeah. You definitely had some road rash that night. Didn't you?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly enough, it wasn't that bad. They did. I'll be honest with you.
Like,
Oh, I think he landed with his elbows tucked.
Yeah, so what happened
I'm
is as
saying
soon as
that,
I started to go
Yeah,
down,
'cause
I
his
kind of
elbows
just did the tuck and roll position. But when I landed, my elbow hit the concrete and basically shoved my arm into my ribs.
nice.
So that's what broke the ribs. And I'm not sure how I broke the scapula.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you probably
Because
landed shoulder
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, because you landed with your force with your elbow tucked
Yeah.
in, so that pushed the whole thing
Yeah.
back.
Now, this is what I think actually happened. I think maybe he did this on purpose because he wanted to be like me.
That's actually we've talked about that before.
Yeah, we were talking about
because
that.
He was about your time off, and I needed
Because he
vacation.
was upset that everyone in the office was so worried about you with your back.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, I mean, I'm a
He wanted
liberal.
a little bit of
I'm
attention,
I'm a
so-
liberal, so the center needs to be on me.
Yeah, that's
center
what
of
it is.
attention.
That's
So
what it is.
The,
I have
the
a minor
liberal
case of,
mindset.
Munchausen's disease.
Bing bong. Well, I mean, short of a couple broken ribs and some road rash, we're glad that you're okay.
Yeah, thank God.
Anything to get out of
we're
work.
so glad.
Yeah, thank God I have a thick skull because there was no
Oh,
brain
we
damage.
know you have a fucking thick skull. We fucking know that.
Did you just say thank God?
That's the second time he said that.
Whoa! I didn't realize that.
That's the second time he said that.
Whoa,
Would you like me to rephrase that and say
whoa.
thank God's?
There you go. I like that.
Thanks, Satan.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hell, Satan in this house. Yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah. So that
Devil
was
went down to Georgia in this house.
So that was that. I mean, literally, we had to have been there within 15 seconds of you calling me.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially
you
how
guys-
Florida man drove. Hell the fuck yeah, we did.
And I was on my bike, so I was like, "Fuck this!"
Stop sign? What is that?
So, publicly, I want to thank you guys for your quick response and coming to the hospital to make sure I was okay. Thank you, Diplomat, for coming to my house to visit me after the fact.
Absolutely.
Nah, it's a little much, man.
We actually got
That's a little too much friendly attention. That we get.
I actually got lucky at the hospital. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, you picked up a chick?
No.
You don't know nurses?
Open relationship with Mrs. Smurf.
Interesting.
No, actually, we go through there, and at that particular hospital, there is a security check with
Metal detector.
metal detectors and everything. Beep beep. I have my pocket knife on me.
Huh.
I happen to have known the security guard from her previous job, and he was like, just put it away. I said, all right. He goes, all of them with you? He's like, yeah. He's like, go.
I didn't see anything.
And then I sat and watched him fucking stop all kinds of people. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. The other funny thing is everybody's like, oh, man, what a way to celebrate your birthday. I'm like, what are you talking
Absolutely.
about? High quality drugs, 5-star betting,
Got to lay
hot
around,
nurses.
yeah.
waiting on the
That's why you should came with us, Florida man. There's a couple hot nurses there.
Yeah, but those
In
are
scrubs.
dangerous. They're
In
dangerous.
scrubs.
I can't.
Every one of my nurses were hot.
You
Oh,
know,
were they?
you
Yeah.
know, red
I got
flags
lucky.
turn to
I
green
do- I
when
do
they're
the-
tatted in
I do a good
scrubs.
stroll with that one.
So, like, emergency department up to your room and everything?
Emergency room, not so much, but they were.
Yeah, those are the
decently
kind
dressed.
of like ugly ones.
Those are the ones that seen some shit. They get run through a lot.
yeah, so it was also midnight shift, so they're more like
Yeah.
the troglodytes.
Yeah, but the ones actually on the recovery room
they're
floor
like a Tuesday afternoon strip
yeah.
show.
and they were real nice.
Ouch! That's bad.
So, but yeah, so
I was talking to my girlfriend about that, and I was like, man, that chick's ugly, and I was like, kind of like B shift at a strip club. She was like, what? And I was like, B shift, like the Monday morning people or whatever.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, they bring out their best in show.
Right.
During the day, not.
you
bring
could
out
find one with a club foot.
Yeah.
They're bringing out the 45-year-old with a yeast infection.
It's my little hand.
Now the funny thing is, one of the things that made me laugh, they ran a drug screen, for my urine, which they took after they gave me morphine and fentanyl. Thank you, Mexico.
Jesus Christ,
That's what
are
I
you
was going to
serious?
ask if
After
they
the
gave you.
fact?
Yeah.
Why?
So you failed.
Yeah. There's high
American
levels of
healthcare.
opioids in your system. No shit.
Yeah, you guys put it in me.
Gave me fucking fentanyl.
Yes, thank you, Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, that is a good painkiller.
I've been holding that joke for 2 weeks.
Listen, Mexicans were a big topic
I
last
was
week.
like,
So
we can keep this going.
That's why I've been holding that joke. Like, as soon as they gave me fentanyl, I was like, oh, I gotta make that joke.
So I texted the mom, or I was talking to the mom of the post office the day after it happened. I'm like, oh, by the way, thank you for making Viking's birthday so shitty. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you texted him happy birthday while he's in the fucking hospital. She's like, what? He's in the hospital? I'm like, yeah, he got into a motorcycle accident last year. She's like, oh, no one told me this. She started freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he snitched on you too.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Within 10 minutes of you, not even, it's the first thing you did was, yeah, you should expect a call from the Viking. He's not going to show up for a while.
That is true.
Snitch.
That's the process.
Snitches get
Not our
stitches.
process.
It ain't our process. That's his problem.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
So how'd they take it when you called in?
Well, so
Of course.
Was it
it's him.
was it the supervisor or was it the manager?
it was the cool one,
Oh,
So the
okay, cool,
supervisor.
cool, cool. Yeah, the cool one.
but it was
The
also,
cool supervisor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was awesome. My birthday actually, I wasn't scheduled, so it was actually my day off.
Oh, okay.
So it was already my day off, anyways. But I
Right.
did call and say, "Hey,
That would have been funny if you were scheduled to come in.
well, I was already up. I mean,
Yeah.
they were waking me up every 4 hours to give me more drugs.
Wake up.
So,
Wake up to put him to sleep.
yeah, pretty much.
Give him more fentanyl. Wonder why he OD'd in the hospital.
Well, I mean, they're checking my vitals and all that, so they'd come in and check
Yeah.
my blood pressure was like pre-stroke levels right off because of
Dang.
everything.
Pre-stroke.
Yeah, it was. They were actually worried
Did
about
the
my.
hot nurses help you with that stroke?
They didn't relieve no pressure.
No.
Damn.
What time did your wife go home? Was that
We didn't even get into the recovery room until like 2 a.m.
Wow.
good thing we didn't stay that long.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. They said, family for the Viking, and we were like, all right, well, we're out.
Mrs. Vikings here, so deuces.
yeah. Well, they said, do you guys want? I'm like, it's late. I'll talk to them later.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you guys coming to make sure that was taken care of.
Yeah.
We honestly didn't expect to be sitting there for 45 minutes.
No, and apparently Mrs. Viking got lost.
Yeah.
because that hospital is confusing. Because
It's not.
Well,
I've
If
been
you've
there
never
a
been
lot.
to the emergency room, it's
I've
really
delivered
confusing at
there,
times.
so I know where the main entrance is. I know how to get
Yeah.
to the mailroom, but I've never been to the emergency room there.
Well, the quickest way is ride an ambulance.
True.
that's true, but you only beat us by like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And we got your bike from there all the way back here, walking it.
Yeah.
With Florida man yelling at, it was Diplomat yelling at Florida man, fucking level it out, use your side.
And I'm controlling the fucking brake and
Because
everything.
I'm like 100 inches taller than him, but he decides to
100
lean the
inches?
bike. He decides to lean the bike his way. I'm like, dude, level it out.
Yeah, it was interesting. And then he goes, I said, I'm going to let you lead the way. You probably know the fastest way to get there from here. He goes, well, we're going to take the highway. Is that okay? I said, fuck yeah, that's okay. Because I was on my bike, and I'm like, yeah,
That's the only reason why I asked, because I knew he was on the bike, and it was at night, so I was like, are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Good? All right, let's go.
Yeah, it was all right because he led the way. I was in the middle, and Diplomat was following behind. It was great.
Fucking Oreo.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
Vanilla and chocolate Oreo, my best kind.
But yeah, it was. I was in that.
Oh, your allergies acting up?
I was in the
Allergies?
main
What
emergency
allergies?
room
Why do you think
for
he
a
got
while.
those
For a
next to
long
him?
while. Like I said, it was probably about right before they let my wife come back. Did they finally give me the morphine?
Oh, okay.
So
You
I was-
were there for a solid hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you trying to breathe with 7 broken ribs. And big ass questions. I'm like, God, can you just give me something to take the edge off so I can function?
Right.
Fucking hit a fucking fentanyl, morphine, a hit of coke, some edibles.
No,
I
they're
don't give
probably
a
like-
shit at this point.
They're probably like, we want to make sure that, he's not drug seeking, so we got to wait.
With
After
with
they see
hair,
the X-ray.
with that hair and crazy beard, he looks like a drug addict.
I'll tell you the thing was, I'm sitting there getting angrier because the room they put me in, I could see, like the main, and they're just people standing around. I'm like, really? Can one of you get the fuck in here?
hit the nurse button, just beep, beep, beep.
They didn't give me a nurse button, and I couldn't. I was in so much pain, I couldn't even move.
They thought that one through.
But here's the thing, you couldn't even
Hey,
like
did you
wave
get that morphine
Can't even
drip?
wave your hand up like.
At that point, his adrenaline had already dumped and been gone.
My adrenaline
Even
was
his good
gone
arm,
before
he
I got in the emergency room. I was in so much pain.
Yeah,
it
I
was
bet.
just pure agony.
Yeah.
And then when they finally did give me the nurse button, it wasn't plugged in.
They definitely thought that through. They are
that shit on
professionals.
They're like, oh yeah, if you need us, just call it. Hit the button, the light comes on, but it wasn't properly seated in the plug. So I sat there forever.
Click,
Going-
click, click, click.
I'm hitting the button. I'm like, can somebody? Like, I'm hitting extra. I'm button on it. Like, yeah, because I can barely talk. I can barely breathe. I can't move. Like, it was agony to. You know, don't realize how much your ribs are packed in your core until you break 7 of them.
Yeah, he's sitting in there going,
I'm a potato.
I was a mashed potato.
I'm not sure if I can answer this question, but I'll go ahead and ask.
ask it.
What's it like being on fentanyl as compared to as compared to the floor's lava? Like, what was that like?
Fucking invigorating.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to say because they gave me the morphine in the actual emergency room, and then my first round of pain meds that they gave me.
Chemo?
Well, no, the first round of like pain meds when they got into the actual like recovery room upstairs was when they gave me the fentanyl. So I was pretty well taken care of with the morphine that they gave me. But so I can't really give an accurate description, but lava kind of gives you that floaty feeling. This was just kind of like
Numb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've always said that, like,
Hey, did you bring some home?
Yeah, why not? What the fuck?
The
You
only
don't
thing they
care
gave me
about us?
What about bros before hoes, man?
Yeah.
Well, I only got 1 dose of morphine that was in the
You got any
ER.
lower tabs?
The fentanyl, they only gave me 1 dose in the recovery room.
Right.
Then after that, it was bringing me down to oxy.
Did you bring any of that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you bring
Start
any
you
of that home?
off fucking high.
And
yeah,
Did you bring any of that home?
You got
Yes.
any oxy?
I don't like Oxy.
Where is it?
not here. I weaned myself off that last week.
Yeah,
Do you,
I don't like
do you
that
have any
shit.
left? Do you
So
have any
I
left?
have.
Highly addictive?
Fuck yeah, it is.
I mean,
Same with fentanyl.
Like my, so I had to go to my family physician last week, and he was hesitant to even give me more. He's like, "You already had this many." I'm like, "Yeah, but I've been taking it every 4 hours, and they only gave me 18 pills."
Yeah, that shit's pretty. I don't know. That's personal
Yeah.
for me.
I personally
don't
don't
like
like taking that stuff.
I don't like it.
But that first
I'm
week
all
and a
for
half,
it.
that first
I'm
week and a
all for
half, there was no not having it.
it. Yeah,
That's
well,
like
yeah.
a one and done thing. Try it.
Right.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Nah,
Yeah.
I've always said like those extreme like painkillers like that. They're not. I mean, they are painkillers, but what they do is they change your attitude towards the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, I fucking hurt. And it's fun. That's what they do.
Now I do still take my muscle relaxers because everything's still trying to rearrange itself.
Druggy.
So, but I don't like.
I take muscle relaxers.
He has a valid reason.
I'm only taking them
Yeah,
when I go to
excuses.
bed because that
Yeah,
laying
that's all
still
I'm
all
doing with
night.
them.
Everything tightens up throughout the night, so the muscle relaxers help me sleep.
Yeah.
But everything else, like I'm just taking Tylenol and ibuprofen for the pain. And I mean, I'm taking I'm down to 3 ibuprofen a day. They're my 800s.
Well, that
And-
explains why you drink
800s.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Huh? No, the flag on it.
The flag on the Rockstar?
Yeah.
For Starfield?
What?
No, no. Yeah.
Has anybody played that game?
No.
No.
I haven't, but I want to.
I know, I kind of do too.
No, I'm talking about
Careful,
the,
there's pronouns in it.
yeah.
There are.
We don't get triggered by pronouns. You do.
I don't.
Your people do.
No, I would say I would say some of the people on the right that are the more triggered by pronouns.
And so it
Don't
begins.
fucking call
And
it.
so it
Don't,
begins.
don't call me a cis male.
Politics. That's not politics. That's ideologies.
Political ideologies.
Do you want me to say conservatives? Do you want me to say
Hey, let's not get
rednecks? Do you
him
want me
worked
to
up
say race? Like,
No. I'm just saying.
yeah,
I just
I
wanted
wouldn't call
to.
that politics.
Politics.
I've seen. So
We just need the drama.
listen, if you don't think. If you don't think
guy.
that your phone is not listening to you, you're fucking wrong.
Okay.
Because because we talk about Ronald Reagan a lot.
Yeah.
Literally after that night, the last time when I just kept saying shit about Ronald Reagan, every single fucking video was a goddamn Ronald Reagan video in some way or another. And I did share a few of them with some of you, but
I remember you saying, fucking Ronald Reagan.
he just kept coming up in my shit. Now, I don't even give a shit. I'm telling you right now, your phone is fucking listening.
No,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
I have an experience with that.
Let's hear
So, you know the mail carrier that lives on my route
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
at your station?
Yes.
Yes.
He's my
So-
case buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And mine.
I
Well,
delivered.
Not really, but
The fuck he ain't.
because you're not working, so it doesn't count.
So I delivered a package of Dr. Squatch
Yeah.
to his house.
Oh, okay.
And he got off early one day. Or
Good for him.
Did you get him off?
No.
Good for him.
Sadly.
Or was he
You-
wearing socks?
You don't work
Yes.
hard enough.
Was he wearing his leggings under his shorts?
Yeah.
He fucking does that.
I know he does.
So-
in the middle of winter, he does that.
So
It's
he
too weird. It's too warm for pants.
It is.
No, fuck that. So he gets off at 4:00 and he sees me. He's like, "Oh, what are you still working?" I'm like, "Because I actually work." So
Because we're not hiring fucking
He's like,
12
"Oh,
CCAs.
is that package on my porch?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." And then he gave me a couple and we were talking. I said, "Oh, I wanted to try some."
Yeah, actually,
and
I do too.
And then I got on Instagram, nothing but ads for that shit.
I know.
It's like, what the fuck?
It listens.
That's mind blowing.
What it knows,
I didn't even type
knows,
it in.
It knows that you delivered that package to his fucking front door.
Yeah, it must. Or, yeah, like you said, it's listening.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking listening.
Because we just talked about it and then ads on my
I
phone.
bet I'll
for
get
it.
ads for it now.
Yeah.
I'm already getting an ad every now and then, so I'll be getting more.
Oh, well, I wasn't. But I will
It's to the
now.
point because me and my wife, we share the same Google account. So
Oh, yeah.
around Christmas time, I don't talk about what I'm going to buy her because if she
Because it'll don't
there's
talk,
a-
don't fucking search.
So,
Don't.
so what you can do,
I use incognito tabs.
Yes.
When I'm searching for things for her,
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
you have to.
watch. You can think about something. Don't say it out loud.
I've
Just
had that
think
happen.
about it and it will pop up. It's fucking crazy.
Prove it.
Dude, where's your hat?
No,
Over there by the Aquaman.
No, try it.
I don't know,
It's
man.
it's interesting.
I don't think what I'm thinking right now will come up in my phone. Maybe it will.
midget porn.
No.
But
So we can
think
make that
about
happen.
something you want and it will pop up.
How
it's
often
kind of
does
weird.
that happen with you, Florida man?
No, see that's pretty common though, because I think of a lot of big titty goth women that pops
yeah.
up quite a bit.
Right.
yeah, but you also talk about
No.
them a lot.
I think about.
Was
them
it
a
you
lot.
that sent that Make-A-Wish kid about
No, that was me.
titties?
That was
that
him.
you?
That was it. We talked about that last episode.
Well, I was trying to share that today, but I couldn't find it. And Make-A-Wish kid titties doesn't show up anything.
It's in our group chat.
You know how many videos are in our group chat?
Well, I haven't sent any in a while, so it's one of the last ones I sent.
All right, I'll go back and look at it. I was trying to share that earlier today, actually. And I'm
Yeah.
like, son of a bitch, can't find it. I did. I just typed in Make-A-Wish kid titties. You'd think it would show up, right?
That doesn't sound.
Which is funny that you mentioned that because the Viking princess was in the car with me. She had a birthday party, and I was bringing her home yesterday.
Happy.
And I had been listening to. It wasn't her birthday.
No, it's the song, man.
No, the Make-A-Wish kid brought it up. That's
So there was like 10 minutes left of the last week's podcast. I was finishing up, and I'm like, I started to turn off. She's like, "No, let me listen to it." And I'm like,
okay, but we do not repeat anything that you're going to hear. That's all.
Do not tell mom.
Hey.
do not tell mom.
That's right. That's right. We got that daddy-daughter bond. We do not repeat shit. I'll let you get away with a whole lot of shit in life, and I'm telling you, you will, and you will, because my daughter can get away with fucking anything
I
almost.
do. She gets away with a lot with me.
And I'm telling you, you just shut your fucking mouth.
But anyway, so that video, me telling you about that video at the end of the, she
Yeah.
heard that. She's like, "What was that about?" I'm like,
Nothing.
We'll talk about it when you're older.
Fuck them kids.
"Yeah." Basically, that's what I told her. Which actually made me laugh is she's.
Are
10.
you allowed to laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt to laugh as much as it did last week.
I only burned 20 P's.
No. He's on fentanyl right now, so that's why.
Yeah.
See, he's changed his attitude.
It hurts like hell. I'm like, fuck it.
It hurts like hell, but titties are awesome, so it's worth it. True.
She asked me about issue 1. I'm like, one, why are you paying attention to that?
Well, because signs are everywhere.
Right. So I was explaining to her. And
So
then,
is issue 2. vote yes on it.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
What's issue 2?
Marijuana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Recreational.
So I was explaining to her, child safe way to explain that one, but it's about, people's choice to make the decisions for their own body.
Now, how old is she?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting the brainwashing early.
No, I was saying.
Get your hat on. Get your hat on.
I was saying in the like a child safe way to try
I
and
don't think you
explain
can.
that.
Well, and here's the thing. Here's the
That's gotta
thing.
be tough.
If we didn't recently this year have a 10-year-old girl get raped and have to leave the state to go get an abortion because she couldn't get it in Ohio?
That was false, wasn't it?
No. He's waiting for me to bring up politics.
Well, he's got it. That's why he's got it in his hand. He's like,
Well, no, I'm not talking
But none
about
of y'all saw it. I
policy.
did that smooth as hell, too. I just had my hand here on
My point is, if I saw the look in his face, I'm not talking
That was
about
smooth as hell.
the government or the politics of this. I was just talking about if that wasn't happened this year, I probably wouldn't have even really let her, discussed it with her. But because that happened, and she's 10 and that girl was 10, I felt that it was necessary to at least explain to her what was going on in a child-friendly way.
and I can understand
So-
that, and that's fine. And I'm neither here nor there on that issue specifically. What the fuck is a 10-year-old doing getting pregnant?
It's called rape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. I think,
I recant my question.
and it is possible to get pregnant even if you're not doing it. They're going through active cycles, and
I was
girls
gonna say
do
active
at this
coitus.
age. Girls at this age do, especially due to a lot of the hormones that are in our food today. They are starting to
McDonald's.
show.
Yeah.
They are starting to show signs of puberty earlier. In some cases, I mean, not every case, obviously.
No, I missed the rape part.
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I think it was
Shame
I think it
on
was
you.
her uncle or something like that did it. I don't know all the details of that story. I just remember hearing that she was, because she's 10, you can't consent.
Actually, it was a illegal that did it.
I think that was the part that was false.
A Mexican?
I'll have to look into it. Like I said, I don't know all the details.
you
I
can.
just know that that happened. So that's the only reason why. I went-
I don't
That counts.
I don't know if that.
That should count.
like I said, I don't remember all the details of it. I don't really want to get into a huge discussion about it. That was the
count?
only reason why I even.
Which one?
Assuming a Mexican did it.
Oh yeah, I said that.
But does that count?
Fuck yeah!
All right.
Hey, because you know why? And this is why I'm going to tell you that Mexican counts. I have had to make several
Their lives
trips.
matter too.
I have had to make several trips to the
Wait.
Union Hall as of late.
They're human.
We're starting off strong.
That's
today.
definitely one. That counts.
We're starting off strong today.
I have had to make several trips to the Union Hall as of late. And to get to the Union Hall, I do have to go through my route. And I'm still, not that I'm on my route right now, but waiting for that fucking Taco Bell to open.
Oh shit.
Right? So,
Before you say anything, Florida man, let me add the numbers.
and that Taco Bell, granted, they started from nothing.
Right.
But
Started
so
from the
did
bottom.
So did started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Now the whole team fucking here.
The whole house.
Whole band of Mexicans here.
That counts. that counts too.
Dude, I saw a bunch hop out of a fucking van the other day. Scared the shit out of me.
How many?
Like 10.
Oh, that's
I
not
pulled
their
in-
limit. They can put
No,
more.
like I pulled into the fucking gas station. They pulled in right beside
was
me.
it a minivan or a Yoder toter?
it was a minivan.
It was a rape van.
Oh, so a Yoder
Oh, yeah.
toter.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can pack those things in
And
like taquitos.
The fucking door
Oh,
just
boy.
opened right before I
Swear to fucking God! Are we doing this again?
He's not going to be able to keep up.
That's the only reason why I said it.
You're stuck. No, but what I was going to say is I've passed by this up-and-coming Taco Bell numerous times as of late. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? They're doing nothing. I mean, the stuff's all in there.
You know what?
Fucking get a goddamn crew in there. Let's get this fucking Taco Bell rolling.
Why?
Look,
You're not
look,
even going to be
look,
able to
look.
enjoy it for a while.
Oh shit.
But, well,
I'll the only one that can really enjoy it besides the guy who lives and works on
So
it.
I got some fairly decent news. The last physical therapy appointment that I went to, and he was actually happy that I am a letter carrier, and he wants to get me back to carrying mail, and he says he can do it. We'll get you there. He goes, "No, I don't know how long, but he is
fucking Jew boy with your fucking curls."
That's it right there.
Where's
The
your
Jews.
yarmulke?
Don't fucking make.
There we go.
Don't fucking make fun of my people. They're being under attacked right now.
I think
Attacked.
Yeah.
so.
That.
They need to be attacked more.
I was like, what, you want them attacked more?
I think I know what's going on with your Taco Bell.
What?
I know what's going on.
What?
They closed the border.
So with all the strikes, oh shit. 31.
They actually.
31.
They actually
31.
did.
You better be ready.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
Is it actually closed?
Yeah.
That was news.
Yeah.
That's why I left
Biden
the
had
mic
to
over here.
make
I'm
a
just leaning
choice
to
to
the
do
other
it.
side.
Yeah,
It's just
I heard
easier
about
this way.
That was in the news.
So
Biden said there's a problem with illegal immigration.
oh shit.
No shit.
Oh.
It was in the news.
Do we have one for immigration on that board?
Well, Mexicans. Does that count?
So
Well,
not just
in
Mexicans
this case, we're referring to Mexicans, so I'm counting them as Mexicans.
well, they all come through Mexico.
so the problem with your
Well,
Taco
here's the thing. Here's why it's all over here, because I have to keep fucking writing shit because you guys are on a fucking roll.
Look, we need to get an easel.
I was talking to 31. Like I've been staring at the easel thing. I got to get that out of the truck, and I forgot to do it because I knew I was going to be doing errands, and I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn it! So
You took it out of your fucking truck knowing you were coming over here.
No, I was going to put it in my truck when I came over today and forgot.
Shame on you.
Before I forget, I think I know
You've
what's
been
going
home
on with
how
your.
long?
I know what's going on with your Taco Bell.
Hold on. I want to know what's going on
So
with
the
my
reason
Taco
why
Bell.
there's a
Okay,
delay
sorry.
in construction and the opening.
You invested money into it.
Mine. I will be.
Oh God, forgive me.
You'll be the first fucking customer as soon as you finish your first main road. You're
If-
just darting over there.
If it actually ever opens up, so the reason why it's taking long for your Taco Bell to open is the Mexicans have finally gotten smart and they've decided to go on strike for better wages.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Fuck. Ain't no way. They ain't even American.
I was like, how could-
They're not even a citizen.
How can they strike when they don't have papers?
Yeah.
What kind of union is
They-
that?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
The illegal union.
Well,
Union of illegals. I bet there is one.
okay, you guys do realize you don't have to be in a union to strike. I mean, the union just protects your job, so you can't
To
be
get
fired.
paid, you have to.
That's true. However, if
They're not.
No,
getting,
but
they're not
if-
getting paid much anyway. It doesn't matter.
that's the better wages part.
Oh God.
Hey, drive down to fucking Home Depot and just open up your door. Let them all come in.
Say, let's go, bitches.
Here, finish it for me. I want my tacos.
Oh God.
Oh, maybe we should do that.
This is
And
going
then
way
you can
left.
hire them to cook the fucking tacos.
I'm in.
Oh my God.
I'm in. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna add 2 on that one.
Oh, so I heard something. So this place in Oregon got closed down and canceled because 2 white women went down to Mexico, learned recipes and stuff, and went back to Oregon. I think it was in Portland. They opened up
Fucking course it was important.
Of course it was.
so they opened up a taco shop of authentic Mexican food.
Yeah.
And what was that?
And they got canceled?
Yeah. What is that saying called?
What's saying?
Appropriation?
Yeah, culture appropriation. Yeah, so
That's fucked up.
yeah.
Especially
And
in a
all
state,
all
especially in
they
a
want-
state where drugs are legal.
Yeah, all they wanted to do was bring a little bit of their culture over.
What?
Get shorter.
Oh.
Domine Pater Espiritu Sancti. Yeah, well, close enough.
You didn't even...
So since we're
Failed like the Catholic Church.
since we're on,
Okay, so is our goal now
since-
just to see how many things we
hate-
get on that board?
I'm sorry to cut you
no,
off,
you're
but
fine.
since we're on the topic of being canceled, I mean, I came across something the other day stating that apparently, according to some, it's racist to get up
It's
early.
racist to do anything.
It's racist to get up early in the morning and go to work.
Why?
Oh, I did
because-
see that.
You saw
Because
that?
slaves used to do
I
that.
haven't seen this
No,
one yet.
yeah, it was like people who are on time for work or
Yeah.
early for work.
Like,
yeah,
where is
I
the
don't-
logic in that?
I don't
Because
know.
people used to running on CP time, so anything that's on time it's considered racist.
Add that one back to the rest.
That's another one. Run it back, baby. That's another
I
one.
mean, whatever happened to discipline, hard work, get up early, do what you got to do, and
That ended about 150 years ago.
I think Ronald Reagan probably had something to do with it.
I got nothing there.
oh, I thought you had something there.
No, I
Did no one get
don't
that?
understand
Did no one get that
this.
joke?
Which one?
What happened to discipline and getting up on time? I said that ended 150 years ago.
See, I don't get this shit where people come up with that crap. Like you had mentioned before, camping is racist.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
You know,
hiking and
Hiking.
I think it was
camping,
Florida man
mountain
who brought that up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how is that racist?
I don't know. I don't know.
It would only be racist if you said you can't do this because you're a colored person. Just the fact that you can camp and you want to be camping doesn't make you racist.
Yeah.
But if you, I mean, I get it if, people are out there campaigning saying,
Not going to touch that one.
people of color aren't allowed to go camping or mountain biking or, showing up to work.
Or
at
pick
Right,
cotton.
if that was. Yeah, it's funny how he goes, or pick cotton.
But,
Yeah.
we hear this stuff all the time where it's like, oh, if you do this, you're racist. Where does this come from?
I don't know.
Because
I really don't know.
you are
It's-
diplomatic.
I'm sorry,
You're not the
it's-
only person of color I know. And
Wait,
He's the only one.
you're not the only person of color I know.
Yeah.
And I've never heard anybody ever, like the people that I know, ever saying this.
That
I wonder where
explains
this
your
stuff
racist
comes
tendencies.
from.
Yeah, I'm as confused as you are, and some people would go, okay. I think we're heading right now, guys. We're heading in a very interesting direction, but let's fucking go. You walk into a store.
Maybe because
Let's say
they
a
don't
black
have jobs
person-
in the first place.
Okay, hold on. All right. We're gonna let him get this out because I think we're going to agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Are we silencing the black vote again?
Florida man did.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm fucking out.
I don't understand.
Where did I even put the jobs comment? Where did I put that under?
I gotta take this hoodie off, please. Speak
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
Elvis has left the building.
And with what I'm about to say, I mean no disrespect towards anyone, but like some people, let's say if you're looking for a job, you go in and you don't get hired. Oh, they're racist. Like, why do people have to jump to that conclusion?
Equal opportunity.
Why can't it be that, okay, maybe you're not qualified for that position? I don't get it.
Well, that's what they. Where did they do
I
that?
had to check to make sure I had a shirt underneath.
Where'd they do what? Where'd they do what?
They hired. Oh, it was Oceangate. I think they hired a person just because of, like, they wanted to be more inclusive.
What's that fucking term that they did in college? They would accept certain applicants to hit their quotas.
Affirmative action.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but that's just like a lot of policies that are out there, and I know this is kind of bordering on that level.
He's got the marker.
Affirmative action had a very strong place shortly after the civil rights movement.
Correct.
Yeah, in the 1960s.
Where
They're
companies
people
were
now.
actively not hiring people of color because of the color of their skin. And so when that happened, there was a actual purpose and necessity
You need
for affirmative action
This is fucking great.
in the country.
Yes.
I didn't hear a single word you said. I'm still lost on Florida man's comment.
31, shut the fuck up.
We're allowed to silence his vote, just not yours.
I was saying, right around the civil rights movement, which, around the 60s and 70s,
Yeah.
affirmative action was definitely necessary because there were lots of enterprises that were refusing to hire people of color.
Of course.
And so during that time, it was absolutely necessary. As we have gotten more accepting of people, there are still cells of people who own a company or a business that will look at that person's name and go, oh yeah, I'm not hiring that person because it
Right.
sounds black or Mexican or whatever.
I've gotten that a lot, actually, with my name, if
right.
you know it.
Right.
Everybody always asks if they don't see me.
Right.
They
And,
always wonder if I'm black.
Hola.
but it's not as widespread of an issue now
that
as it was in the 60s and 70s. So where I think that we do need to have a conversation about being more accepting of people and not just judging by the book by its cover.
The Alphabet Mafia.
What?
They stand for Palestine.
What?
Yeah, did you see that group?
They stand for Hamas.
It's one of those things
Yeah.
where I think the wording of affirmative action today needs to be updated.
Just like the Second Amendment.
Yeah,
Yes.
apparently.
Oh, God.
Our Constitution was set up to be a living document. So
Don't feed into this. Don't feed into this.
I have been trading all week. You fuckers are not at work. I'm not talking to them. I need to stir some pot here. This is all. That's the only reason why you
We
keep
haven't
me.
talked in over a week.
I'm not saying we need to get rid of the Second Amendment.
I
I'm
was just
saying
trying to-
things need to be brought up to.
rewritten.
The Constitution is a living document that needs to be addressed and brought up to
What part
speed
of
with
shall not be infringed?
Oh, God damn it.
what part of amendment?
I was just trying to stay at
to
surface
amend.
level here.
I'm counting that on my behalf. I'm adding it to the category, but I brought it up. So
Sorry. We haven't talked to you in a while.
No, my point is, yes, shall not be infringed. However, what part of amend don't you understand?
should we just say fuck it and that all our no-go topics today? All our no-go topics: religion, welfare. Fuck it, we'll talk about them all today.
I already did to bring up the Catholic Church.
And he already said God twice, so he should be smited.
Smoke.
I didn't mean to start this. I was just trying to stay at surface level.
No, I mean,
Well, that's all.
the problem is everybody
Diplomat brought up
finds
people
racist.
that don't work jobs, so they're probably on welfare anyway. So
The problem is
That's what I was waiting for.
well, getting back to the crux of what you were saying. You.
He said you. He fixed it. He fixed it. He didn't dox him.
What you were saying
you're
about
getting
racism.
better when you're hurt.
Them drugs are good.
What I'm saying was,
fentanyl.
I don't get why people are so quick to jump to
Well, the thing is,
racism.
well, that's the thing I was going to say. It's not just white people that continually do this. The people of color call racism on things that should not be racism.
True. I
And,
agree.
You know, it's like.
I think the clouds
I-
just
I-
opened
they
up
did.
above.
I love it. No, you're right.
No,
You're so happy right
I
now.
never denied that.
No, I know you didn't. And we've actually had discussions about
Yeah.
this, and Diplomat, you've actually even agreed.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
because, you know, we'll say, oh, no, black people can't be racist. And you're
Black
like,
people
what?
can be racist. They can. Yeah.
That's like Japan and Chinese people
Well,
can't
I'm
be
talking
racist
about
against
not
each
saying
other because
people
they
being
look the
racist or
same.
not. I'm saying the use of calling things racist.
That whole
where it's not
side
actually
of Asia is
racist.
racist against each other.
Yeah.
It's getting too common. It's like every time something bad happens, it's like, oh, that was racist. No, it's not fucking racist. Racist.
Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, real quick.
Pause.
Do I need to be moderator
Before-
again today?
No.
No, I think we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Before I forget, there was a video or a clip that Florida Man brought up. Do you remember?
I don't know.
It has
one?
to do
He says a lot of shit, so.
where I jumped in and wrote a whole fucking speech
He wrote a diatribe.
that had to do with
It's a Walmart one.
Oh, the Walmart
one.
shit.
Yeah.
I thought about it for a while, and are you ready? 31.
Yeah.
You got your thing ready?
Yeah, I'm looking for the essay you wrote.
Was that in the
So,
group?
base-
Like the big
No,
group?
No,
or the
I think it
small
was
group?
because you were just hurt.
No, it's
Okay.
in the KKK group.
Was that-
It actually is. It's a cool kids club.
so
You know, it's funny you say that because I, jokingly have
KKK as a
True.
cool kids club? Club with a K?
My LARPing group is, Keg Sanders.
Yeah.
So I've joked about the clan keg standard cookout.
There it is.
So you've been a part of a KKK group.
Yeah.
Well, CKC, but if you spell it properly.
We're counting that.
Ours is KKC, technically.
We offended ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
So,
All right,
if
Diplomat.
I remember correctly, so I had to review the video again all the way to the end in its entirety. Like, you were right.
I know.
So-
Oh!
We haven't had one of these in so long.
Thank you.
Let's go. So you can't walk into a place of business and act no disrespect like a fucking retard, like a fucking fucking dumbass.
We're on a second column today.
Whenever there's a way in which you carry yourself. When you're in public, you don't just act the fool, destroying property, and quickly jump to, "Oh, you're racist."
But that chick did.
Yeah, she
Which,
did.
by the way, I know you've probably seen videos like it, but the chick was large,
Very big.
Okay.
and she was on a scooter.
Okay.
But she was able to get off of that scooter and start throwing store merchandise just fine.
As soon as she was threatened with detainment, all of a sudden
After she punched the cop in the face
Yeah.
and took his glasses off.
Yeah.
As soon as
Which
she
is
was
a felony.
as soon as she was threatened with detainment, she can walk fine now and start
Oh,
throwing
hell,
and she's
shit.
fighting
all
and
hell
everything,
broke loose
and she's
after that.
calling Walmart racist.
Yeah.
Walmart's
Yeah,
racist.
see, those are the cases where using the term racist or racism actually dilutes what
actually
true
is.
racism is.
Yeah.
And I wonder if some of the people that do that are trying to muddy the waters so there is no
Oh,
clear defining line of what is
Well-
racism anymore. And stuff like, showing up to work on time, camping, if using those things to say it's racist is diluting the waters.
Yeah, it's totally
just
ridiculous.
to take away what it actually is.
That's dumb.
And it is the
Almost
same
like
thing.
gaslighting people.
Yeah, it is the same thing with your, cultural appropriation in Oregon. Those ladies,
Yeah.
white chicks, I assume.
Yeah,
went,
they were white.
Literally went.
It's Oregon.
They spent
They literally went to Mexico to learn.
they
Correct.
spent like a year over there with a family
To do what they wanted to do.
how to make it from scratch.
To bring that back to the United
Yeah.
States. How is that cultural appropriation?
In that sense, you can argue that they're honoring the time that they spent down there and,
Exactly.
and honoring their
Exactly.
their heritage and their way of life and bringing it
That's
to
one of the many cases in this country of these pearl clutchers and cancel culture that are being offended for other people.
I hate that.
No, that's fucking stupid.
It is so ridiculous.
I am offended for them, and they're like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like me messing with my gay friend and saying, hey, you're gay.
It's not gay if you don't push back.
Well,
it's like a finger in the ass in an orgy. What do you do?
Somebody, if we're in the, hanging out, and I say, man, that's so gay to my gay friend.
Right.
And he said something gay.
We need to bring that word back. That's gay.
And somebody
Technically, that
overheard
word's never
like,
left,
Oh,
but
you shouldn't be
the
calling people
vernacular has
gay.
changed.
Same thing with retarded.
No, hold on.
This is what I heard. Viking, you okay?
I'm trying to find the words.
Go ahead, diplomat. Please.
Apparently, I don't.
I gotta take this
Special needs.
I don't have all the details, but apparently it was used and it was appropriate like 60, 70, 80 years ago.
Yes, but
So
Yeah, but the N one was appropriate years ago. There are some words that just aren't appropriate anymore.
Hold on. All right. Educate me here. So at what point was the R word? At what point
Well, now you're going to just say retarded? You already said retarded out loud.
somebody looks mad here.
It's like the word retarded.
No, I just,
All right. You guys
the N word become an offensive slur?
hey, you guys might have more information, might be more knowledgeable on this than I am. So at what point did the word retarded have a humongous negative connotation behind it?
About 10 years ago.
No, it was longer than
that
that.
use was a blanket term for people of
with a
all forms of
mental handicap.
mental handicap.
Not just stupid people.
Yeah.
What you're referring to are people that are dumb most of the
Right.
time. You're just referring to dumb
you know,
people.
Dumb people,
That's
right?
fucking
They would,
retarded.
they would call
Exactly.
people with muscle, MS, Parkinson's,
I almost said muscle relaxer.
Down syndrome, any form of
Autism.
And I'm using this
Asperger's.
term because it is a mental retardation.
And that's what it used to be.
Right.
Yes. So it was a blanket term for anyone who had any form of mental handicap.
Right.
The
So
root
it-
of the word
Yeah.
retard,
Right.
slow.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
Right. So as we've gained further understanding of people who have autism and Down syndrome and all these other forms of mental handicaps, it has become a word that doesn't need to be there. Just like, once again, the N-word was used.
Flirting with disaster on that one.
But if you do something fucking stupid, I'm gonna call you a retard for it.
That's okay. Especially in our circle, because we understand that means you're doing something stupid.
Right.
That's like calling someone an idiot. And in our circle, especially,
In our
we
Pentagon.
understand what that word means. We're not
Right.
calling you mentally handicapped. We're calling you fucking stupid.
Right.
Right.
But people take it out of context. Well, I feel sorry for them.
And it goes back
I have
to
a cousin.
But it
who's
goes back to what he was saying with
I have
gay.
a cousin.
Right?
I do too.
It goes,
I have a picture with her.
it goes back to him saying, calling something gay. You're not calling it.
You're not calling it something that is inherently gay or inherently something that
Well, the
that a
problem
homosexual
with-
do. You're referring to it as stupid or dumb.
So
that's became
There are
The
that
English
was,
words in
language
those,
is
like,
very.
well, that
gay
became the
about
that
that
became the
stuff.
vernacular.
gay used to mean happy.
Also,
And happy
yeah.
means gay.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense. Hey, bitch.
So
Did he just flick his wrist?
Yes, he did.
Should I count that one?
so
Yeah, that was pretty offensive.
that was offensive to us.
Killing it.
I don't know how that term went from meaning that you were just happy
You're a homosexual.
To meaning that.
to meaning that.
Maybe it's because they never got married and they were happy with it.
Hey, 2014.
Marriage.
Thank you, Obama.
And now they're not gay
Yeah.
because they ain't happy.
They're trans now.
Well, you're just going for it. You're just going for it. Yeah.
We're rolling.
Should I change the category from the gays to just LGBT?
No, because that's totally different. He said trans. Are you trying to lump them all into one?
Well,
I know the Alphabet Mafia is one.
Yeah, it's technically a community, but
Yeah, they were supposed to be separated, but
Brown v. Board got rid of that one.
one together.
okay. So a brief understanding of what the LGBTQIA, an acronym is.
You're welcome.
Is to stop people from basically using all those terms when talking about the different groups. It's like if you're talking about the Alphabet Mafia,
Well-
you're talking about somebody in that.
Yeah, the whole group. The group as a whole.
Well, they
Even
got
though-
tired of
even-
it, so they had to put
Which
a
hole?
plus at the end of it.
Which hole?
Can't keep adding letters.
Depends on what your orientation
It's
is.
usually the back hole.
The butthole.
Well, you never know. Some people in the trans still have that front hole.
Anyways,
It's like that trans couple that, switched sex.
Oh, they totally switched.
Yeah. And got married.
They got
It's
married,
like, what?
and the one that identifies now as a man is pregnant.
Yeah.
No, they had a kid. They
They ended up having the kid.
Yeah, and then the
They didn't abort it like a
and
lot of
then-
liberal do.
It must have been.
the
Damn it. You beat me.
male to female is trying to breastfeed, and they're like, oh well, I guess I can't, so supplements or formula, that's what it is. It's like, oh, interesting.
Wait. Hold on.
So they had the kid.
No, I'm following everything. But the one who knows they can't breastfeed.
Is still trying to breastfeed.
Yeah, and the
What's the point of doing that?
female to male, she removed them.
He.
Well, to make it simple.
Maybe that's not their pronoun.
okay. So
Yeah, maybe it's
so
they.
on a
How
basic
dare
level,
you say that to them?
men, actual.
I think I used that right.
Actual men without the part. You know,
They kept the downstairs parts.
Cisgender men. Let me rephrase. Cisgender men.
Don't say cis.
Non-trans men. Better.
Men.
In this context, I'm going to use this term. Have on some very rare occasions produced a lactate.
Tribes in Africa have.
Yeah. So it doesn't happen all the time. So
Right.
I get what they were trying to do with the hormones, and maybe it could. But yeah, I mean, it's a very rare thing for it to happen.
Yeah, I know. Like tribes in Africa, that's how
Yeah.
they do it.
Ow. I miss the rains.
Africa. Sorry, I had to turn it on that one.
Oh, absolutely.
Does the
Everybody should
diplomat miss the rain?
Do you miss the rains?
You're from there.
That's true.
What rain?
In Africa.
That's why he misses them. There's
Toto!
You said what rain?
Toto!
He said what rain?
Which tribes in Africa?
Oh boy.
No, I'm going back to his.
no,
I'm going
he's
back-
referencing-
No. I'm going back to his thing about is it men who are able to
lactate?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
which,
okay,
which
so that's a good
tribe?
question.
I don't know. I just read
And
an
where in
article.
Africa? Africa's a pretty big place.
Yeah, it's a whole fucking continent. Pretty big.
Yeah.
So is this okay?
Oh, speaking of pretty big continents, I heard this news story, and tell me what you think.
Yes.
In Europe, they did a poll, and I think it was something.
Why would they do that?
Just shut up. I think it was something like 80% of people 18 to 25 years old believe that there should be a limit on how many times you can fly in a plane in your lifetime. And they put that limit at 4 times.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
There and back? And we're already had
4 times.
4 times.
like from there and back. That
I
considered
I would guess that's one. I don't know. It doesn't even fucking matter. 4 times in your life. They agree that there should be a ban.
Did you find it?
I found something.
Yeah.
No, not on that. On the breastfeeding.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll come back to that because I've already started another.
I know.
So, something about that. I don't remember the specifics, but it was a very high number of them. Now, think about this. If something like that were to take effect, people over in Europe don't understand what travel is in the United States.
Oh, no.
Because you can literally travel from country to country driving in a day.
Right.
Without issue. They don't understand. You want to go to Los Angeles to Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, that's why a lot of them are shocked. They think they can do it in one fucking day.
Well, they can over there.
Well,
Yeah.
and we have the same, in a lot of cases, we have a misunderstanding of what it's like over there. But if you really compare,
A 4-hour drive is too far for them.
That actually is true. They don't know what a long drive is.
for that.
We'll drive, 10, 12 hours to get to, South Carolina or whatever.
Well, it's like I have to drive about an hour to work every day.
just to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be like, what
I mean,
the
it's-
fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, for them, like, their argument could favor the Europeans. We're not sure which country exactly, because our transportation system here is not as advanced
No,
as
it
advanced
sucks.
as
No,
it is
because
out
we
there.
love
So
using gas.
For them, their logic could make sense to them over there.
well, yeah, because the high-speed rail is
Right.
Well, that's
much
what I'm
more
saying.
prevalent over
Right.
there.
But they want this to be a thing.
Nah, not going to work.
And no, well, it's not. I mean, there's no way that that's going to even work.
And the same thing is, comparing apples to apples, traveling from country to country over in Europe is the same as traveling state to state over here.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And actually, it's not even. It's not even that much. It's actually
comparable.
a totally smaller place.
To get
Yeah.
from northeast Ohio to southwest takes, 5 hours?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, to literally cross the state in a diagonal line will take you about 5 hours.
It's like,
and
you
and
ever
that's
been-
just Ohio.
You ever
Right.
been to Texas?
Yeah, it
Yes.
takes
Fuck, man,
it takes over a day
Yeah.
to travel all the way
Across.
across. Yeah.
Yes, it is
It takes
nuts.
like 10 hours if you
If you're going through the longest
Hell,
points.
there's that one state. There's that one spot in Wisconsin that you have to leave the country.
You leave the country
to get back into
that
the
island or whatever.
Well, it's not even an island.
Oh, it just that's right.
It's
It's just the
piece of
roadway.
land.
The roadway into it.
It's a plot of land off of a lake that. I was actually watching TikTok on that it was basically they were going to go along the parallel, and they didn't want to give up that spot, so they're like, we're gonna.
Yeah, they fucked up. They thought it was lower than it actually was, and
Yeah, well.
I actually told you about that.
Yeah, well, I saw a video about it the
you
other
were
day.
saying Michigan, and I was thinking Wisconsin.
Well, both have those kind of issues.
Yeah, the peninsulas.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Minnesota.
But I heard that and I was like, man, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 times in your life. You've flown more than 4 times already in your life. I have. I'm done.
I have.
That means
too.
I can never fly a plane again in my life.
Can you imagine? Like,
Wait,
what
you-
about our military? Well, okay, you're
Any-
4. You're stuck in it.
What about the military?
Any
Better
idea,
start
It's not even enough to train them in it.
No.
any idea which country this poll was pulled from?
No, I
It
don't.
just said Europe. That it's a pretty small area.
Yeah, so Europe. All of it.
Yeah, because I mean,
No, I don't know.
my wife, she was a foreign exchange student over in Germany, and she went to all these different countries while
Exactly.
living. Like she just, hey, let's go to, France for a day. Let's go here, and it's like,
Well, yeah, I went to Europe, and we started in Amsterdam. We started in Amsterdam and ended up, in Austria, and made our way back. And it was nothing,
Fucking
keys.
just those small trips. I mean,
Right.
we literally saw all those countries.
Right.
But you can't do that here. It's like us going to Ohio. We're in Ohio and say we want to go to Indiana, and then Illinois or something like that. I mean that's
You're gonna need a couple of days to accomplish
So
that.
imagine going from fucking Maine to California.
that would be
2 weeks.
That's like a 23, 24. Actually, I think it's a 26-hour drive.
Yeah.
They go from Maine to Cal.
Because they do that charity event from New York to LA,
well, right,
and it's
but
24 hours.
yes, but when you're talking about being in Maine, you've
Yeah.
got to come all the way down to go all the
Yeah.
way across. Still,
But it's still going to take you about a fucking week. Like, I drove from Florida all the way to Arizona, and that took about a week. But we also stopped and
well, but you have to.
sides. Yeah.
You have to. You can't just drive. I mean, even if you had 4 drivers,
Yeah.
you can't sit in a car that long.
No.
Over in Europe, that's not an issue.
No, because they just take
Because
transit. We
their
take the
countries-
transit there.
Right.
Countries are so condensed to the point where, let's say, for instance, you could have breakfast in Portugal, lunch in Spain, and maybe
Yeah.
dinner in England.
and it's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there is some travel time in there.
England
and
needs to let go of that part of Scotland, too. Let them have it.
Are they
no,
ramping that back up?
I thought that was in Ireland.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, no. They have a little bit of both.
They do have a
Yeah.
little bit of both.
I know
But
there's
Scotland's up here, Ireland's over here, but they have
They're-
that fucking little bit
they're
on
more-
Ireland.
they're-
Like, let it
Well,
fucking
that's
go.
why
Like,
they're-
They're more in
like-
conflict with Ireland.
Like the
and
Gaza
not,
Strip.
not,
yeah.
not
Well,
Scotland.
did you ever
Yeah.
see that fishing war that they had with Ireland?
Come out, you black and tan. Come out and fight me like a man.
Fuck you.
That was good.
Oh, by the way, diplomat, I
Yes,
figured
sir.
out what tribe in Africa
Sure.
the men typically breastfeed. It's the Aka tribe in Central Africa.
Okay.
See, I knew it was.
The
I've
Central
read something
African
about
Republic.
In the southwestern Central African Republic and the Northern Republic of the Congo.
Interesting.
it. There's dinosaurs in the Congo too.
Oh god.
Get your head out.
Is it conspiracy corner already?
It might be. Have you heard about the latest Bigfoot sighting?
No,
I sent it to you.
did you?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. How?
I know. So
I've been busy.
There was. I sent it to you through the TikToks.
Through the TikToks.
Yeah, there was a supposed Bigfoot sighting. It's fake.
Where was this?
Fake.
Colorado.
Michigan.
Colorado.
They're all high.
There was a couple riding a train in Colorado, and they look out on the mountainside,
Yeah.
and they saw Bigfoot walking along the
That's
mountainside.
old news. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Well,
last
it was
week.
obviously fake.
That is such a fake video.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I heard
Yes,
stories.
you have. I fucking sent it to you.
I didn't watch it.
You replied to it.
Oh, did I?
Wow.
Good God.
Wow.
You fucking retard.
And that was used properly.
I watch so much shit.
There's a reason why you're the Florida man.
Do we need to switch names? Is he now 31?
No, 31's too nice.
I saw something about Florida.
Okay, I'm sure.
How about your dogs?
Did you guys see that a 104-year-old lady tried to beat a world record from parachuting and she died?
And she died.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she died.
She died on the way down.
Yeah.
On the way
Well,
down.
did she die of a heart attack? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, hearts can't take that when you're that
I was
old.
like, did she die due to gravity?
It was like right before her birthday too. Like she
Yeah.
wanted to skydive for her birthday,
Yeah.
and literally it was like the day before or something.
She was going to be the oldest person to skydive.
Yeah,
well, she technically was.
Yeah,
She's
The
just
sky died.
Now, did her chute open?
I think she was tandem.
Yeah, she was tandem.
If it was her first one, then yeah, she was tandem.
There was a picture of her and the guy. Right before
her
she
face.
died.
Her face is just blank.
Before she died.
You know the coach is like, I quit.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do? This guy that's like, trying to land and everything's all right. Put your feet forward, and she's
Her
like,
feet are just dangled.
oh fuck.
Well, normally
Yeah,
they
she
can-
could have been resuscitated with CPR 5 minutes ago.
I
What, it
swear to
takes
God,
like
she was
14
alive when we
minutes?
jumped.
Yeah. I have a picture. She was alive.
Watch the GoPro. It's on my wrist.
Dropping the dead weight.
Speaking of which, I got
Did you get one?
I got a GoPro mount. I already have the GoPro. I got a GoPro mount.
For your head or the...
No, for my
bike?
Oh, you should have
handlebar.
asked. I have a whole bunch of those.
It's
shit in
fucking...
my, I had one. I had the GoPro drone first before I got my DJI, but I also have a kit with a whole bunch of mounts.
What? Well, we might have to talk about that because we'd still like. I mean,
got a
you guys
helmet
probably
mount?
want some too. You got to actually.
Yeah, there was a helmet mount.
he's getting pretty ballsy mountain biking.
He
He's
is
doing
getting pretty ballsy.
jumps and stuff.
I think it's still attached to my helmet. May have scraped off in the accident.
There's nothing on your helmet.
Yeah, it might not be there.
I know the paint's gone.
Just on the one side. It's okay.
So this motherfucker, not even 5 minutes on riding the fucking trail, he takes a fucking berm and tacos his tire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was.
It didn't taco like this.
They,
Definitely the wheel came off the rim though.
it
And
was
the-
like this.
and the sprockets that were supposed to be tight or loose.
Especially if you're doing a lot of mountain biking,
Sprockets.
you need to go through
Spokes.
each and every spoke and make sure they're properly tightened.
Yeah, no, he fucked that up.
Yeah.
He couldn't even do that.
They said. He told me. They said the ones that were supposed to be loose were tight, and the ones that were supposed to be tight were loose.
Fucking flip flopped it.
It's like I said, that's on whoever put that shit together. And
And then about after an hour and a half of driving and one quick stop at Taco Bell, we started the trail again. and
And it was all good.
we're all good to the last fucking 1,000 feet.
Dude,
oh yeah.
You had a lot of problems with that
Dude,
bike. So far, your chain's been stuck.
Oh
your
wait!
tires-
Oh wait!
Oh,
well,
dude,
the
no.
chain being stuck, that's his dumbass fault
I-
right
I-
there.
At
I
this
need to
point,
take my bike to get looked at.
At this point, every time I fall, the chain comes off.
It was the funniest shit. So I stopped to wait for
No,
it.
hold on. We gotta tell a different story first. So
Yeah.
where we were driving, we were at like an old repurposed golf course,
Yeah.
and the trail where it's actually where it would be the fairway or the green is super tight. It's just wide enough for your tire.
Oh, yeah.
So every time you pedal, you're hitting the grass on the side. So
Which I did that a lot on the trails that we were on. I was
Yeah.
fucking grounding out my pedals. I was like,
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. It was even worse on that one. So
Okay.
So we were going all of a sudden trying to pedal, and every time I caught it, I was like, fuck, I couldn't get any speed. And I did the same thing where I hit a berm and my bike kind of just slipped out from under
Yeah.
me. I'm
Oh,
like,
you wanted to be like the Viking.
yeah,
Yeah.
except I landed on my left side.
I landed on my left side.
Yeah, and I landed on grass. And then I'm like, motherfucker! I look over at Florida Man. I'm like, God damn it! I did it again. I look over. He has his arms there. I'm like, why does he look so short? I stand up and I realize he's sitting, so he fell at the exact same time I did, but like 50 feet in front of the trail.
As well?
Oh yeah, it was fucking slick as shit out. Trying to turn, and it's just whoop. Your bike slides out from under you.
If you don't hit the trail perfect, your tire goes up on the ledge, and then if you don't adjust right, you just fall out from under you.
Yeah, but I landed in a bunch of thistles.
Now the
I
one that
landed
you
in
guys
the
do at the
Well, hold on. He landed in the grass, but was that time where you fucked up falling through the porch scars?
No.
Oh, so that's a different time.
That's a different time.
This is
He crashes more than you for sure.
yeah.
well, that's the first time in my I can't say my life, in my adult life, I have dropped a motorcycle.
Well, they always say it's not if, it's when.
Yeah.
So we were going through the rest of the trail.
This mug, he sends me a fucking picture. That shit was good.
We were going pretty good. Nothing too serious. It was a fucking steep trail though, so it was kind of a pain in the ass.
Steep down or steep up?
Both.
But it was good.
It was a solid trail overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get to take the picture by the bridge, the train bridge. So that was all cool.
Oh, cool.
And literally, finished a little section by that. And then I again got stuck trying to pedal, so he went ahead of me. We went up a little hill, and it was a kind of a faster downhill. I look ahead. Goes down. He takes the berm. Like, okay, so I can have a little bit of speed with this. I go down. I get ready to make the turn. I'm leaning. Turn the wheel. Nothing's turning. And all of a sudden, I go up on the berm. And then somehow, I think I need the frame and then need the ground. I'm like, oh, fuck. I fell
But it was
again.
the funniest shit because I happened to stop to wait for him, and I look back, and all of a sudden he just goes straight instead of taking the turn. He just disappears in the fucking grass, and I'm like, did you just fall?
Well, especially because you probably either one hit the wrong brake to kind of slow yourself down, and you probably tap the front brake, and that's gonna shoot you up. Two, when you're hitting a berm, the berm is there to make you make the turn.
Yeah.
You don't need to turn your wheel.
Right. Yeah.
So that
Yeah, you just lean into the turn.
Yeah. So
but there's more to this story.
I got up from that one. And I'm standing up. I'm like, okay, that one kind of hurt a little bit. That one hurt the knee a little bit. Okay, we'll be fine. So I take the rest of the trail slow, and it literally was the last 1,000 feet of the trail, which makes it even worse. So we get back, we get to the car, we're putting our bikes up, putting everything away. I go sit in Florida Man's car, and he looks down. He's like, "There's blood on your pants." I'm like, "No, that's just mud.
It's mud.
That's just mud from falling." He's like, "No, dude, there's some red in that. That's blood." I'm like,
before that, you said, "Oh man, my knee doesn't really hurt, but it
just
stings.
It stings.
It stings."
yeah.
Did you bother looking down at you?
No.
No, but you gotta understand also, we're colorblind.
Well, and also,
I was wearing sweatpants too, so
I fucking took a gash in my finger, didn't even realize it, and then my hands covered in blood.
Yeah, well, we have that. I have that picture too, because you were like dripping fucking blood everywhere.
My wife stopped asking me questions when I come home bleeding. You're working in the garage or something, and I'm bleeding. She's like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, and definitely mountain biking, you don't even fucking feel it.
No, trees are
at
fucking
all.
smacking you, and shit's all. Oh, which,
And then you
by
look
the way,
down.
We both fucking noggined a huge tree branch.
we were doing the other trail we kept on doing at Medina. We were doing that one, and all of a sudden we're doing like the fast section where you can actually pick up speed.
Hell yeah.
And then we were going and going, all of a sudden, doink, I'm like, ow, fuck!
And I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him because
I tried to say it kind of loud to where he could hear it, but I guess he didn't hear it. So
well, we had the share play music going on, so I was listening to music and just I'm going my speed, just getting back into it. I'm not trying to hurt myself and everything.
it was like, this trail's easy, but fuck.
Oh, my cardio was terrible. My cardio.
Yeah.
It was like yours.
From when we first started riding and getting back into some exercise cardio, man, I was. But after we did take that good break up on the ridge before we started
The tabletops. He took the tabletops.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
he was a little too slow to hit the berm, so he had to pedal on the berm.
I did have to pedal on the berm, but I didn't
got
fucking
him to
go
do
over the
it.
side of it.
He kept hitting his head on fucking everything. He didn't know how low to put his head with
This
the
fucking tree
helmet.
branch was probably like that.
If you're
On the trail.
It was like this.
it was in that fast section as soon as we crossed the
And it was just hanging in the middle of the fucking trail.
So it's like when you're pedaling, you're standing up and you have the pegs or have the things pedals in neutral. It's
neutral.
basically they're kind of
Yeah.
balanced. So we're riding. All of a sudden, you just look up to make sure nothing in the trail. All of a sudden, it look back up and just right there. Like,
right fucking there. And I didn't know he hit it. I fucking smashed it. I was like, ow, fuck.
I think I heard that.
It didn't really hurt because I had a helmet on.
You have to just go out there when they're riding just to watch them.
Well, yeah, and that's why I went to GoPro. But it actually didn't hurt, but that's just your response. I mean, we're wearing helmets and shit. You know.
Well, there was the time when we were over at the Hartville Trail. And then we had to take our bikes constantly, pick up our bikes and kept walking.
Oh, Jesus.
How many times we were like, Papa Smurf, good call on the helmet. We were just walking. I'll just like bump my head on a branch. Like, oh, thanks for the helmet.
So that was
thanks for the
after
helmet.
a really bad storm and a lot of big trees and branches and everything were just... I mean, we were carrying our bikes more than we were riding because, I mean, we were off-roading basically.
Right.
Mountain biking.
Yeah, we were mountain biking, all right. But I mean, you know, we did all right. You pick your bike up and you know, whatever. But yeah, shit was fucking hitting us in the head all over the place on that one. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I tried to go over a tree.
yeah. So the rest of the story, you say he's got blood. You say he's got mud.
So I get out. I'm like, okay, well, I take my jug of water just in case there is blood. I roll my pant leg up, and well, there's that big ass fucking. That's pretty good. It's scabbed over right now, but and there's a nice scar. I'm like, oh, that one's gonna sting.
So it's literally right where his falling through the porch scars are.
Ooh.
It's on top of that. So now I got two scars that are perpendicular.
I actually
That's
have 2 scars on my right hand that, depending which way you look at it, it's a cross.
That's how mine. Which is funny because the next day,
this supports the devil. But if you look at it like this, it supports Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
That was
You're talking about my scars, yeah.
the nighttime is the right time.
Which is funny because the next day at like 9:30 in the morning, I went to the gym and I squatted. I had a Band-Aid on my knee and I put my knee sleeves on. I'm like, okay, this is gonna hurt like a bitch.
Yeah,
That's like
Kind
when
of
I whacked
circling
my
over
knee
to,
on it.
my road rash.
yeah.
They never cleaned any of it.
Oh
No shit.
Yeah.
Look at it. He's making it about himself.
No, we're talking about injuries on riding a bike. I just figured I'd add that in. Yeah, I just thought it was weird. Like,
Another
That
fucking
actually is
another
kinda
fucking
weird.
liver.
yeah,
The center of
they
attention.
never even addressed any of the road rash.
Really?
That's actually
That's interesting.
well, it is very interesting. At least, especially after the point where they've taken the X-rays, they've made sure your lungs are okay. You know, they've done this and that. I mean, I understand there are things that they need to do to make sure that you are going to be okay.
Stuff, yeah.
But once that happens,
Yeah.
they don't clean that out.
Never put Band-Aids on it, nothing.
Huh. You could have gravel in you still.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's pretty shallow. I think they could tell that it was pretty shallow. So,
Just wait until you get like pus and then it just pops.
like, this is all drying up and scarring now, and I've been trying to keep it from.
Yeah, war wounds. Who cares?
Yeah. Add it to the list of scars.
Exactly. Mental and physical.
I'm not sure which one has more at this point.
I know which one for me.
Well, you actually have PTSD.
I'm not diagnosed.
You can't tell if it's worse to be a CCA or be in the fucking Marines.
Listen, I will stand by
Not
that.
just the Marines, but he actually went to war.
Well, he was talking specifically boot camp. He doesn't know which one was
I
worse.
asked what was worse, boot camp or being a CCA? He couldn't answer that question.
Man, that's fucking tough. I mean, both of them.
Shouldn't be that tough of an answer.
But it is like both of them I volunteered for, and you know, I guess one of
The
the
reason
people
why we have recruiting issues in the military, well, we can't get people hired in at the.
Hey, I stand by this. I said before that, we could use all the help we can get. Fuck that. We don't need any more goddamn help.
Well, that's because you want overtime.
Yeah,
No, yeah. Well, only time
Well,
overtime I'm guaranteed now is if I'm fucking training.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. There's going to be plenty of people that are not going to make it, and once we get close to the holidays, they'll be jumping out the list.
Oh, they're gonna drop
There'll be
quick.
plenty of opportunities.
How many do we actually have at the office?
Currently,
right now?
we have 8.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
8 and a unassigned.
We have an unassigned?
The same guy that's been unassigned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Apparently he bit her out at the
the other one.
At the big one?
at the big office.
No shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's not getting it
Oh, okay. Wow.
because it's the bougie it's the bougie
It's a
zip
mid
code.
route.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
It's
That's why I didn't even bother. Why would I bother?
it's our former president's route.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a fucking
That's
he,
a
he
mint-
ain't getting that.
That's a
no.
mint route.
Hell no.
Fucking hair.
I know. I told him.
Where'd you?
Well, you need a fucking yarmulke.
I told him as soon as he got here. I'm like, dude, you need a fucking haircut.
You can make him one out of tinfoil.
No,
Just
it's not.
push the hood down.
No. No.
Speaking of hood, how do you got the hood or did you get a cut?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? What?
Circumcision.
Circumcision.
Oh,
We haven't added to the board in a while, okay, guys?
Yeah, we had a pretty quick 45 minutes there.
Is that a Jew? Jew?
Yeah, Jew boy. I put down a Jew boy.
yeah, that's you.
Actually, I was thinking about this.
I hate my fucking curls.
And-
I'd say now you're more like the people from Whoville.
Yeah, especially with this. I was just gonna comment on his like mustache,
The little handlebar he's
like
got going on.
coming out. Like, well, it could be Jewish, almost like if he gets like the rabbis,
Oh,
like
the Orthodox ones?
yeah. No, that
You
You need
need
mustache wax for
Yeah, I'd
that.
say you
yeah.
I tried.
You
You
failed.
tried to get it and you didn't get it, or
I was just realizing, we're talking about hair, how much of my mohawk has grown out. Mm-hmm. I haven't had this long of hair since I was a kid, and I'm talking like single digits.
Me either.
Like I didn't even when my hair started going in and being curly, I'm like, I didn't even remember my hair was curly.
Oh. Oh, that's actually not just messed up.
So
That's
we talk
actually
about
just
my
starting to
curls
curl
now.
on
You have
top.
to talk about yours.
Are you thinking of, so with you growing your hair out,
should that be another category? How many times does the Viking make it about him?
Keep the conversation going. We're talking about his hair. I figured, it was a thought that I had.
Viking, you're
Okay,
good.
fine.
man.
I have a conversation starter.
Okay.
I saw this on TikTok. It was kind of like, what would you do?
Uh-huh.
So in one of your hands, out of each finger, you can have one liquid come out of each finger. So you only get 5 liquids at any point in time.
Okay.
What would they be?
Piss.
No. You pissed out your dick already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine how much easier it is to just go.
How hard is it to piss the normal way?
Well,
He does
here's
have
mine.
a point. Just put your finger out the window.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like scary. What was that scary movie 3?
You're like,
Fuck you, asshole.
What was that
Get off my
the scary
ass.
movie 3 with the aliens? Just
okay, so that's a pretty interesting.
I would do
That's a pretty interesting question.
gas, unlimited gas, water, fucking Ghost, White Monster, and Zero Sugar Mountain Dew.
You're too much.
Okay.
Any 5 liquids, that's what I choose.
Unlimited supply.
Unlimited supply.
Gas is definitely a good one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Go, what test?
High octane.
High octane?
I would go with
You
high
may as
octane.
well.
Yeah, if it's free,
Diesel.
why not?
93.
Yeah, you definitely go with some 93 in there. That's a tough one, though.
Pepsi. Rum.
Just put your 2 fingers down and then stop the Pepsi real quick. Just let it fill up.
Somebody would be like, did you put your finger in my drink when you were making it?
So, 93 octane, Pepsi, rum, water, Rockstar.
Mead.
Riding Rockstar of varying flavors.
That's actually a good one for him. Mead.
What about mead? No mead?
No, because then he couldn't just make it on his own.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
do-
He
I do
has
the
Well,
process.
here's the thing. It's not. You can control the flavor if you make it on your own. This is just a single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Single flavor.
Yeah, so Spiced rum, specifically.
Oh, Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Private stock if we're going, if it's unlimited free.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I would have to actually sit down and think about that because
I've seen that. Wow. So
yeah, that's a good one.
What about you,
You
Diplomat?
got one, Diplomat?
I would go with water, Long Island iced tea.
Mad Dog 2020.
I've outgrown that. Did I say coffee?
No, you didn't say coffee.
Coffee.
What kind of coffee?
Why coffee?
The
Colombian.
cat poop coffee.
I don't say black coffee.
What's that? Yeah, black coffee for
What's
sure.
it, Capicola or Kappa?
I don't know what it's actually called, but they pull the coffee beans out of cat poop.
Oh, I heard about
I
that.
haven't heard about that.
That
Dude, it's fucking
became,
weird.
It became popular on the bucket list because they would have the cats eat the coffee beans and then they would go through the system, poop it out,
That's fucking
and then
gross.
they pick the beans from and then they ground them up.
Yuck, gross.
I've heard it's very good.
That's what I have
Yeah.
too. I'm not going to try it myself, but
Me neither.
something about the
Kopi
the
Luwak.
acids. The acids.
What'd you
and
call
the-
me?
He said whatever the
Kopi
coffee.
Luwak?
Yeah.
You want to kiss me where?
You want to what?
Well, that's what it's called.
Everywhere.
Where's it made?
It's also called civet coffee in the West. It is a kind of drink made from coffee beans that are extruded whole by an animal called the civet cat. In similar worlds, it's poop coffee.
Wow.
Cat poop coffee. Damn it. Cat poop coffee.
And is it widely consumed?
Well, it's very expensive.
very
Yeah,
expensive.
it's
Yeah.
the most expensive.
Yeah.
Cat poop coffee.
So that would be yours?
No.
It's Asia.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Asia. It's from the Asians.
That explains it.
That's one. That's one.
That's something they would fucking do because they eat cats.
Do you know Russia is in Asia?
Yes, I
So
do.
it's actually the cats eat the cherries.
So-
Well,
And
fucking
then-
Russia is the majority of fucking Asia.
Yeah.
So
China's
the
pretty
cats,
big.
the cats eat the cherries.
Yeah, the Asian palm civets are increasingly caught and wild traded.
Oh, okay, where in Asia?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
I was looking for it.
No.
Fuck! Kind of. He's doing these accents that are just terrible.
Can you do an African tribes one?
Do not live here.
Do not live here.
Can you do an African one? I want him to do it. What's that? You?
Oh boy.
It's funny when he does it.
Do not live here. You
If we get any
have not lived here for 30 years.
Yeah, so go back to do not live here, since we're on that
Oh,
topic.
you got one?
No, actually, I've been handing out my vacant cards at addresses.
At vacant houses.
No, let me rephrase. These are addresses
resident
where
cards?
where people keep on sending
Yeah.
mail back out,
Yeah.
and I've been putting them in because I don't play that game.
No,
Like,
hell no.
I want actual names of people who live here
Absolutely.
to help with the accuracy and delivery.
See, I
So
want to say
lately-
something, but I don't want to make it about me. So
Go ahead, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
No, finish your story, and then we got to get to his.
For whatever reason, some of my customers have been filling them out, and I've been getting answers back the next day, which is odd.
That is-
because normally we would go back and forth for weeks.
Yeah, you go rounds. Current resident doesn't live here.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about the CBU.
Yeah.
The CBU units.
Yeah, exactly.
The CPU.
I was just thinking about that one. He was talking about those cards. I was thinking about that one.
oh,
Oh, absolutely. I know. We all know what you're talking about, but who knows what it's doing now?
Well, I was wondering what the CCA's doing on my.
Oh, he's going, fuck this shit and delivering it. That's what he's doing.
This is a scary neighborhood. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, school's in, so.
Yeah.
You see the neighborhood I work in.
does he have a hold down on that route?
He has a hold down on a hold down, yes.
And they couldn't put the one fucking route I was on for the longest on.
Because the Vikings still has TCA.
According to you, I thought he was a regular now.
No, he's a CCA. He's still on a CCA hold down.
He's the
not
only
on
one of
his
us
route.
that's not on his own route.
I'm happy I got mine when I did.
So
Yeah, so You had an interesting thing happen on your route.
Yeah. So
With some pooches.
Who got shot this time?
no. With
Whoa.
doggies.
Wow.
Doggies.
Wow. You just assume the
Did you
area.
come over on my route?
Do you just assume the area that he works in, people are getting shot left and right?
Well,
I mean,
There are a
There
couple
was a
houses
drug
on my
bust.
route shot up.
He claims that his route is in the hood, so
Well, the hood of my office.
That's- the hood of the country club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Well, that goes all
those
the way
middle
down
class
by the
fuckers.
park, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So,
there is
yeah.
some
it is.
sketchy
It
areas
is. It is a
over
little sketchy. I will give you that.
So
okay.
So I finish up one portion of my route, and the guy who has a husky is walking his dog. He sees me.
Not a husky.
He sees me. And he walks over. He's like, I'm going to have to get rid of my dog. I'm like, why? He goes, he just killed the neighbor's dog.
Oh, the husky killed him.
Yeah.
Whoa,
kind of
that
dog?
is very unlike a husky.
Yeah.
What kind of dog that got killed? Got
Some little
Oh,
fucking
good.
yapper.
Oh, good for them.
Ankle biter?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Never have it on a leash. Ever.
The ankle biter.
Yeah. So the dog's
I don't feel bad
his
anymore.
dog is just chilling on the porch. Well, that little fucker, I guess, ran up on the porch, and his dog's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then
And
that guy shouldn't have to get rid of his dog. That other dog was
Well, here's the thing.
threatening the
I'll say
territory.
that the
Wait
owner,
until
the
the
owner
baseball bat comes into play.
I was going to say the other owner should get rid of his dog, but looks like it already did. So.
Yeah. So I pull up to my parking lot, and I park there, and there's just a guy with a baseball bat dragging it around, fucking looking for this guy and his dog. And I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna come over here. Have you seen him? No.
No.
But
No, I don't want to be involved in this.
so I was talking to the guy the next day, and he's like, yeah, they were waiting for us to get back. They were gonna fucking kill my dog with a baseball bat. And then the cops got called and shit because they were hanging outside with
Yeah.
a baseball bat and shit. And I don't know, it's fucking weird. I was like, you should have kept your dog. Fuck your neighbors. Because
Well-
it happened on your property.
Right.
Yeah.
Your dog was defending you and your
Yeah.
property.
And it's not like he bit a person.
No.
It wasn't a human. I mean, that's their fault for letting their dog fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was scared that the neighbors were gonna fucking beat his dog.
So he didn't like have it put down. He basically tried to find someone to take it and rehome
Yeah,
it.
he
Okay.
found somebody. But
Yeah, 'cause it doesn't sound like the dog.
The
dog
the
is
neighbor
the
on the
dog
other
sounds more like a
the,
husky.
the neighbor on the other side.
so, like this dog, he doesn't let me pet him, but every time he sees me walking, he gets excited because I'm gonna give him a treat.
Right.
Yeah, that's more husky behavior. That's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
huskies are
are
super-
very territorial
super
too. They
nice.
will protect their owners, and you know,
Yes,
it's part
but-
of their pack with their life.
They will.
Nah, it just pisses me off. He had to get rid of his dog
Yeah,
because the
that's-
neighbor never wants to
Because
leash
the neighbor's
their
a piece
dog.
of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it.
And then they were gonna fucking beat his dog to death. It's like, fuck you.
Who does that?
Oh, and those are the same people that try to get me to smoke a blunt with them every day I deliver mail. Come on, man. And then the one guy's like, can't you see he's on, or can't you see he's at work? He can't do it. And it's like,
I had a
what
customer
the fuck?
before
But
my
it's
injury
every day now.
where they were smoking weed on the porch and like, oh, we should be doing this running. I'm like, okay, I'm just part of the background program.
Yeah.
That's why I tell a lot of my trainees, I'm like, I don't care what my customers do as long as I can still do my job.
I'm just delivering the mail.
I'm just visiting. This is not where I live. I'm just visiting this
I could have
area.
sworn I got a contact high one day. because-
Probably.
Dude, the guy fucking ripped a bong as I'm walking up, and he goes, oh, straight to my face.
I had a guy on my route bugging out. I was walking up to his mailbox. He was smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, shit. I'm like, dude, you're okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I ain't the police,
I don't-
motherfucker.
Well, that's what I see that
don't
a lot
care.
too. Like, I don't understand, like, why
because
people
they know
have
we're
such...
federal, so they
Yeah, but
think
who
that
fucking
we.
cares?
Yeah.
I'm delivering your mail.
Yeah.
And I tell them all the time, I'm like, honestly, I don't fucking care.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just delivering the mail. I mind my own fucking business. I don't give a shit.
I had a guy, a kid, must have been no older than high school, drop a little baggie out of his while I was walking
So
behind
you
him.
drop something.
Yeah. I was like,
Hey, you dropped your
I was
good
like,
shit.
I walked like 10 feet. I'm like, should I say something? Yeah. Like, hey man, you dropped something. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my.
Dude, you should have fucking yoinked it. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, like, I've had a few customers that are like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not the police. I don't give a fuck."
I don't understand where that
Book 'em
actually
liver.
comes from. Like, we're letter carriers. We're
They
literally just delivering the mail. So where in that does it mean that we're like the fucking police?
Maybe they think we're gonna call the police on them because
We're
it's
federal.
They just assume we're federal.
Listen, let me
Yeah.
tell you guys.
Tell
If you're
them.
listening,
Yeah.
if you are listening
them.
to this podcast still, your mailman or woman, your letter carrier does not
Male
give
person.
a fuck
We do
what
not.
you're doing.
Yeah.
You could be doing some fucking hardcore shit, shooting up fucking heroin or whatever.
Or cocaine.
We don't fucking care.
Or fentanyl.
We are not going to call.
Even some of our carriers are shooting up fentanyl.
Unless you're doing something that is going to endanger our life, we are not calling
Exactly. Yeah. As long as I can get to your mailbox safely and put the mail in the mailbox,
That's all that
we
matters.
don't fucking
Yeah.
care.
Well, that's what I told that customer. I'm just a part of the background program.
Well, yeah,
don't mind me.
we don't want to be involved in that. Number one, if we're a regular, which means we're a career employee, we're on a route, and that is our route. I'm not trying to stir shit with anyone on
Yeah.
my own
Right.
route.
Yeah.
well,
Now,
there's-
maybe someone on his route,
yeah.
31, the woman who
Yeah.
told me she was going to
The
shoot me.
crazy bitch.
I got a gun up in this bitch.
She didn't like it when I was like, okay.
You fucking dick-looking motherfucker.
Little dick.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't care.
Though
Like,
she is a very, very loose term. She is a loose term.
She is a loose term.
No, the word "she" to describe her is a loose term.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
She's probably wondering where you've been.
No, she sees me all the time. She just gives me a stare, and I just go,
No, she.
Do you want
she
a
was
fucking problem with me, motherfucker?
She doesn't say hello.
even up until I got hurt, I would still see her all the time, and she'd slow down and honk and flick me off, and
You fucking kidding me?
Fuck you.
no, I'm dead
Does
serious.
she not realize that that is still technically harassment?
Yeah.
And you could press charges on her for
Yeah,
that?
I could. I mean, I've already got the report in, and whatever.
it makes me scared for all the people that are subbing in on your route because they'll just see the ProMaster and think it's you.
yeah,
So
I don't know. She's something else.
one
though.
of the CCAs comes back. Some lady just flicked me off when I was on the Papa Smurf's route. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, well, okay, well, here's the story.
Well,
She wants him dead.
All over road rage.
yes.
Don't engage.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I do. I just don't engage.
Yeah.
I don't even smile. Usually, I smile at people when they're like being assholes. I'm like, just big old smile on my face. I don't even look at her.
Feel better?
Yeah,
Feel better?
That's exactly what you said.
I did.
Got it all out?
I did say that. Do you feel better now? What the fuck? Oh man, she went off.
Actually pissed her off more. It was even better.
Uncircumcised motherfucker. Whatever she said.
I don't even know. She said all kinds of stuff, but I do remember her saying she's gonna shoot me.
You should have said, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
It's words, but that's cool.
Words. Sorry.
Fucking guy.
He doesn't
Finally
know-
had
Too
one
much
for the
caffeine.
category.
Too much caffeine.
He speaks in font, so he doesn't
That's
understand.
right.
words.
That's right.
Speaking in fault, you fucking wanker.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. That's what is that term?
Australian.
Appropriation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
no, can't do that. Culture appropriation.
No. Huh?
Got to speak American, I guess.
Speaking of which, also, I don't know if you guys have heard. Actually, I do think you guys have heard. The Olympics is in Paris next summer.
Fuck that.
Good thing it's not in Israel.
Well, no, isn't it Israel attacking? So
Hey,
No,
hey,
what
hey,
the
hey,
fuck news
hey,
are you
hey.
watching?
No, they are. They are.
Oh, yeah, now.
Apparently, they are
Yeah.
defending their territory.
I only heard bits and pieces.
It's a.
Not
it's a.
up to
it's
date
a.
on the current events and that.
It just depends on what
side?
side you're here. It's been under
They've
scrutiny
been
for
fighting-
a long time.
Yeah.
But Paris, they're going to have the Olympics,
Paris.
right? Apparently,
Fuck
they
that.
have such a bad infestation of bed bugs.
Really?
Oh, I did
that it
read
has
about
made
that.
the fucking news here in the United States.
Basically,
Yeah.
don't travel there.
How do they plan on
Like, the
rectifying
whole
that issue
fucking
before the
city has
Olympics?
it.
Are you gonna put them under a fucking dome and heat that shit up to fucking kill all the bed bugs? I don't know.
That's a good show. That is a good show.
I know that's why.
I'm almost done with
but
it.
then Paris would
Got one
fucking
more
stink
season.
more than it already does.
Hey, I was gonna say
All that hot garbage.
we do have tools to superheat an area. Just throwing that out there.
Whoa, did you see that? What fucking China's doing?
Hawaii?
Hold on.
Hawaii with that laser?
You're right. However, if we do that, there's no Olympics there.
We'll just move it to the next location. It's fine.
Fuck, let's have it here.
That's 2028.
And when I say this, I mean we're gonna have to rebuild, but you can
Build the back
evacuate.
better, would you say?
It's okay. Paris or France needs to be rebuilt every 250 years anyway.
Exactly.
That's about that time.
It's about that time. Exactly.
And that's speaking of that too. Aren't they like close to like revolution?
Yeah, they are.
And the Olympics are there next fucking summer.
You know, there's going to be a fucking civil war going on, and people are going to go woo at the Olympics.
I mean, I guess when did they have the Olympics in Germany?
1972. 1936.
Thank you.
1972 was in Munich.
So what was that? That was during World War One.
Just before
Yeah.
World War II. It was the way for the Nazis to show off their political might.
Untalented people over there.
Jesse Owens.
Yeah,
They're no longer allowed to have an army.
they're not.
Because we stepped in.
It's same with fucking Japan.
That's right.
Because we stepped in.
And
We
that's
are
a
your
way
army now.
to get rid of the bed bugs.
Yeah, just let Americans handle it.
No, I just.
what I said is that we have a tool to get rid of the superheated area real quick.
Yeah, Japan knows about it. Saw it twice.
yeah, they didn't listen the first time.
Oh,
Just go
you guys don't have a second one.
Just go ahead and say nuke 'em.
No, whoa. It could be an atom bomb.
Yeah, the atom bomb will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have, in all honesty, we have bombs that can do enough damage without nuclear power.
Oh, absolutely. And then,
Mother of all bombs.
and then we don't have to worry about France's army. Do
have
they
you
do
guys
anything?
Because France hasn't
no.
done shit.
Look, France's army is equipped with corkscrews and pocket knives. That's it.
Did you guys hear? Have you guys heard about this conspiracy? Nukes aren't real.
What?
Yeah, fucking look it up, man. It's fucking
Jesus Christ.
wild.
No, you go ahead and explain it to us.
Stop doing that.
So what
Stop
happened to
doing
Japan
that.
wasn't real?
Stop saying.
So they're
shut the fuck
saying-
up. Shut the
I think
fuck
he's
up.
making that shit
Stop
up.
saying. Have you guys heard this conspiracy? Here's what it is.
No,
you guys
we
should look it
don't
up.
follow
Why would we
conspiracy
look it
theories.
up when you're the one that,
Yeah.
that brings it up?
Yeah, so go
Why not
ahead.
just
There's a
tell us
reason why
about
we
it?
have Florida Man Conspiracy Corner. That is your job to come up with a conspiracy and tell us about it.
I don't come up with these. I don't come up with them.
But you're the one who gets them.
You're supposed to bring them to our attention.
Yeah, you're the one who gets them.
That is your one job.
Yeah, you have one job.
So there's
Mine's
like
to
this
stir the pot.
group of
Yeah,
people.
one thing to do.
Ding dong.
There's this group of people that don't believe they're real because, you know, they're younger, they didn't experience it, shit like that.
Well, we didn't experience it.
Well, no, but
Viking did, but
yeah.
Well, a couple times.
Yeah.
Look, I saw the greatest nuclear explosion. It was called the Big Bang.
But they say
Nothing compares.
nothing compares to you.
they say they're not real. They just say it's a big bomb.
So, so it's not just
it's not
propaganda.
nuclear.
It's not just propaganda. It is an actual weapon,
Yeah.
but it's not.
But they're just saying
But it's not nuclear.
It's not a nuclear bomb. It's just a very big bomb.
Yeah.
Well, we have those
yeah,
too.
but those are called Moabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the point in saying that they're not real?
Because there's no radiation traces.
Isn't there still some trace of radiation in Japan?
A little bit.
Yeah.
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 I'm pretty sure.
Well, they're saying because those places have already built and everything. They say, well, nuclear radiation would last thousands of years.
not specifically.
Right.
Yeah, right. No, it doesn't. It doesn't
we-
work
It's not
like
like,
that.
it's not like
We
Chernobyl
explode
where
them.
it exploded a bunch of nuclear reactors.
Well, we explode
material.
them up in the atmosphere where it doesn't get that much radiation on the ground.
Right, but this
Right.
is also a thing. You know, when Chernobyl happened, you know, it was
Well, it was a meltdown.
right, and
The explosion itself threw a whole bunch of nuclear radiated material
Yes.
all over the
Right,
place.
but you can actually go to Chernobyl and take a fucking tour now. So radiation depletes over time.
Right.
Yeah, but you can't go where the what do they call it? The elephant foot?
yeah.
Where the
Well, of course not.
where the main
No,
reactor
that's
was.
still
Those
massively
kinds of things,
radioactive.
right,
But
absolutely.
even now, you still have to go there. You get with a radar detector that says how long you've been there, so you can only
well,
go
they
from
have like a large trespassing problem over there now.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Everyone wants to see
I've seen some cool ass fucking videos
I'll
of
say
people
everyone-
going in
Urban
there too.
Explorers.
I'll
Do
say
you
I-
watch it?
No, I'll send you a video of the
all
one
wanna
guy
go
that
to
I
Pripyat.
watched. It's like, huh?
They all want to go to Pripyat.
Yeah.
The proper people? Have they been there? You know who they are, right?
No. Is it
you.
Is it another conspiracy group?
Proper-
No.
Is it a YouTube group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
well,
where
no.
they explore abandoned places.
Yeah, so
They're
that's
called
kind
the
of like
proper group.
No, the
that's kinda
proper
like what,
people.
That's kind of like what this one guy does, and
Yeah.
he has all kinds
Is
of
he
videos.
over in Europe?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he goes all over.
Yeah. I watch a guy like that
To
too.
a bunch of different places. I mean, he's got a couple different videos of Chernobyl, and the one you can watch them in segments or whatever. But the one, if you put it all together, and he has it all together, if you want, it's like 3 hours long, and it takes him from, getting into like the border, going in. He goes in.
Is he the
in.
one that rides on a train?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I know
Yeah,
who you're talking
that
about.
dude. I love that.
Where he
dude.
goes like from country illegally.
Yes. Yeah, he
pretty cool.
train hops and he's gone into like Russian military bases and abandoned like
so nobody be
bunkers.
shocked when he gets shot.
Well, no, nobody will be. And he's gotten caught several times, and obviously they quit recording, and so he puts his camera down, but you can, it's pretty cool.
And then he
I like his
does
videos.
like camping where he finds like a local place and then sets up like a hammock or whatever from tree to tree.
Well, sure, a
in the
hammock.
woods.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is pretty cool.
Is he white?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he is from
he's being
Europe.
racist.
He is from Europe.
Thank you, diplomat.
He is, but that Chernobyl video was the first one of his that I watched, and totally just blew my mind because it is crazy. But yeah, you can go in there now. So radiation does deplete over time.
Actually, while diplomat's gone, I'm going to say something. How is it we have people who will believe in God but won't believe in nukes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I was waiting for something explosive.
Zing.
Yeah, actually, if you think about that, there's a lot of things that are like that.
Space is fake.
Yeah. Earth
I
is
haven't heard
flat.
that one. Earth, yeah, flat earthers. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, space
Might as well
is
just call
fake.
them.
That's an interesting
any
one.
flat earther might as well just call him a retard.
Pretty much.
I agree.
That's
Yeah, like we have,
He's
That's
probably
one.
you're probably
we
a
have
flat
people
earther,
who
aren't you?
simultaneously believe it that God exists and also believe the Earth is flat.
And it's also hollow.
That's definitely another one for religion too. Go ahead and put that on next to Catholics. That's fine.
Sorry, I had to make that one while you were gone.
No, that's actually that is a very valid point though. But I mean, I guess people are
Yeah,
fucking
and
weird.
I'm not making fun of any religion there. It's one of those ones. It's like, how can you believe in something that we can't even prove? And I'm not saying it's not real. I'm not trying to get in that debate.
But then say that something
But
like a
but
nuclear
something
bomb.
that you can verifiably prove isn't real.
Right.
Like I just don't understand that logic.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's fucking interesting. Deep hours into conspiracy.
Why do you have that look on your face?
Because we're expecting you to.
I'm waiting for.
Are you waiting on something?
I'm waiting for a moment to stir. I'm letting the stew settle a little bit. I'm trying to see if we
Well,
can
I
get a moment to
actually
stir.
phrased it in a way that I'm trying not to start a religious argument
Phrasing.
today. Yeah. So
Does no one say phrasing anymore?
Why not?
Phrasing?
We don't want to talk about the Sky Daddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that was one of the recent ones too,
what?
From Archer?
from Archer.
No, he's been saying that for.
Well, are you watching the newest season?
I have not watched the
Oh,
new
okay.
season.
It's
Is it
pretty
that
funny. He brings that up a lot.
cartoon
Yeah.
Archer? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
No, it's phenomenal.
Anything with cartoons you don't like, do you?
No. No.
Well, in
you don't-
most cases, I will agree with you.
But that is an adult cartoon.
Yeah,
You don't watch cartoons as a kid?
I don't like them. Not as an adult. It's fucking weird.
I watch cartoons sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
You ever watch Archer?
No.
Tom and Jerry, I'm a big fan of Tom and Jerry.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Fucking old shit, man.
Yeah.
That childhood.
You really like
memory.
watch that shit still?
Once in a while, yeah.
You're an adult.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I watched that Looney Tunes.
Yeah, but what are you, like 15?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah. I watched that as a kid growing up.
So you watch it as an adult now.
You watch it now?
Once in a while, yeah.
So if it's on TV, you'll watch it.
I'll browse through it, maybe be stuck on the channel for a couple of minutes, and then
You ever wank
look
it
for
to
something
it or
else.
something?
Get your mind out of the gutter. Why does everything have to be about?
Does Hillary Clinton have a cartoon?
I don't fucking know.
Probably.
I'm sure there is.
Probably. She's probably on South Park somewhere.
Oh, I guarantee you that. Yeah, South Park's another one. That's a good. Now, you start talking about like Rick and Morty.
Oh, fuck that show.
No, I tried.
Cool it down there.
I tried. Have you watched Rick and Morty?
It's
No.
fucking
A
good
stupid.
Don't. Just don't.
What are you doing, Rick? I know, Morty. Oh, I think we should take a trip.
What
Fucking
about
weird
SpongeBob?
shit.
Ever watched
No,
SpongeBob?
fuck. I
I
hate
agree.
SpongeBob.
I agree with you.
Wasn't that supposed to be about gays?
What?
What?
Yeah, they were. Patrick and SpongeBob are supposed to be gay lovers.
This is made up.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's on.
Oh.
What is that on?
What is that?
It's
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Where is it?
It is a cartoon. I forget what that's on.
Yeah.
That is on something. I saw it. I didn't watch it, but
What is it?
it's a
Cartoon president? Our
Yeah,
cartoon
yeah.
president.
yeah. It's got
fuck?
like all kinds
Is
of
that on the YouTubes?
no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Well, he said yes, so it must be
but
right.
but no, it's like it was
Liberals are
actually
always right.
streaming.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. It was streaming on
No, I
something
did say it
like
was on YouTube as well. That's
Yeah,
one
the
reason why I said yes to it.
YouTubes. Your generation says the YouTubes.
like the interwebs.
Yeah.
And Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Dude, that's how my mom says it all the time.
That's how my dad said it too. Chipotle.
Like, what the fuck?
Speaking of Chipotle,
Chipotles.
Chipotle can throw a restaurant up in no time at all.
Well, that's because it's a fake Mexican restaurant.
Taco Bell is.
Taco Bell was
Well, it was created by a guy who wanted to. Was it McDonald's or something?
he
wanted
wanted
to-
a basically a different version of McDonald's.
Yeah.
He wanted
But
to
in
open a
Mexican.
McDonald's franchise, but he couldn't get the franchise right, so he opened a
but
Taco.
Chipotle is more like a white person thing, and Taco Bell, since it has tacos, is
No.
more of a Mexican thing.
Chipotle has tacos.
Taco Bell
Where the
is
fuck did
American
Chipotle get
diplomat.
tacos?
They've had tacos from the beginning.
Yeah, they have
What
tacos.
the fuck? I've never heard of this.
You literally, when you get up there, they say, do you want a burrito or a bowl? You say, I want tacos, soft or hard shell.
What the no? I know they
Yes.
have
Yes,
fucking
they do.
burritos.
Yes.
They have
How the
tacos.
fuck do you gotta make-
I worked at
What planet are you
Chipotle
on?
for 6 months. I know this.
I've had Taco Bell ever since they've opened in Florida.
We're talking about Chipotle.
Or Chipotle. God damn it, I forget.
The fuck?
But no, I've never heard of tacos.
Yes.
Are you
I've
sure
heard
you're
of,
not on fentanyl right
Fucking
now?
burrito.
It's on the fucking menu.
I don't look at the menu.
To be fair. You don't need to look at the menu, just look down.
Yeah. I want that. What's that over there? And that.
I hate it when they say I want the pico de gallo. It's not the pico de gallo, it's fresh tomato salsa.
You know what that is? It's baby lamb. Oh, wait, no. Which one is that?
It's a salsa.
No. They have like a meat that's like made out of a baby animal. It's so sad.
Like veal.
Maybe it's veal. I don't know.
There's also squab, which is baby birds.
Yeah, fuck them birds.
Yeah, I don't fucking.
Hold on. If birds aren't real, how do we eat them?
We talked about this, chickens
yeah.
and turkey.
Turkey.
He's saying it's all that is synthetic meat.
Yeah.
All poultry
Bill
is synthetic.
Gates knows about that.
Actually, he does. Yes.
Yeah.
He wants us all on that diet.
Okay. Well,
Chicken?
we got through the government warning. As far as I know, nobody that got a COVID vaccine.
Sadly.
You were wrong again.
Did you see how many Amish got outed for it? Fuck that.
Got outed for what?
They got caught secretly having iPhones.
Yeah, because all their phones went off.
No, but I think when they're in their community, they're not supposed to have them.
No, they're not.
But they got, since the thing went off, they got caught.
They got caught, and now they're getting the fucking boot.
Warning about the vaccine.
What? No, because their phone went off.
Oh,
with the alert.
With the everything else, so it exposes how many Amish people actually secretly had iPhones.
Imagine how many people in prison got outed.
Ooh, that's a good point, though.
Yeah.
How many people got off because they were in their butts?
So on the vaccination death day, what's the new goalpost marker?
Yeah, what's the next vaccination death day?
Yeah.
When's the next time he's gonna
It's
die?
only been like 5 times it's been moved. I'm just curious when the next one is coming up.
We're just gonna keep boostering. Boostering.
Yeah. The FDA has
When the next round
came
of
out
boosters
and
come out, we'll
said
find the goalpost.
the vaccine was a big mistake, and the boosters and everything that you get actually higher chances of getting the COVID.
I'll have to look into that one because
I get it's from the
work.
FDA.
I do remember seeing something about that.
It's on the CDC website too.
Yeah, but I don't know the extent of it. You can read it and
Fuck COVID. I've had it. It's not that bad.
yeah, so have I.
Yeah, me too.
Nope.
But you're vaccinated.
Air 5.
Okay, a vaccine is not a immunity.
Well, that's because they changed the definition of a vaccine.
You still holding that board?
No. We're 2 hours and 5 minutes into this.
And we still have to review the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a topic for another day.
Yes, please.
We'll
Yes.
also talk about the Second Amendment the other day, welfare, religion the other day, another day. So we'll hit them all in one day.
We
To be
hit a lot.
continued.
Yeah.
To be continued.
Yeah, so we're this is going to be our longest episode ever. So let's review the board.
Here we go.
Where are the Mexicans at?
So
Mexicans
On the other side of the border because it's closed.
hold on.
I mean, they can parachute over, though.
No, that's the Palestinians or what do you call that? Hamas.
Lachaim?
Oh, wait. We shouldn't be talking about it because he knows the prayer. We gotta watch out for him.
I know.
Speaks in tongues.
He goes and speaks in tongues. I know.
All right. So we broke out into song 7 times.
Did we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did good. Viking brought up politics technically once, but I also brought it up to stir the pot, so I counted that one. Florida Man was wrong once, which is, we haven't added that one to the board in a while. Good job. Proud of you.
Yeah.
Papa Smurf was right once, and the most best thing about today is you didn't dock
We'll
anyone.
call it a half. I almost did.
It only counts if it's unofficial, boo-boo.
All right, so 0.5.
All right, I mentioned color people time, CP time 3 times.
That was 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
You threw an extra one in just for the shits and giggles of it.
Good for you.
I mentioned being in the back of the bus once.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we'll jump right into Mexicans 12 times as of
Jump.
13 times. I mentioned Jew boy twice, diplomat once. Catholics were offended twice, once by Papa Smurf, once by the Viking.
Aren't they the ones that like suck the dick?
Yes,
Are they circumcised? Yeah. I just read an article on that. That's fucking weird.
Well, those are some pretty
that's-
like
that-
hardcore. There's different.
That's
yeah.
the extreme level Jewish.
Yeah, there's definitely different. Oh wait, what?
I say we're going over it. Slaves. We talked about slaves twice. One by me, one by Papa Smurf.
What was yours?
They haven't had they haven't had discipline for 150
Oh
years.
yeah.
Well, did somebody also mention cotton picking?
That was mine.
That's what it
That was
yeah.
mine. Yeah, that got slavery on the board.
Yeah,
They're people now.
For sure.
that's 3%. No, we'll put that one in black. I forgot black. I forgot blacks as a whole as a category. I brought up welfare once. I offended the KKC, the Cool Kids Club.
Yeah.
The word retard was thrown out 3 times.
Oh, at least.
Well, in an offensive term, 3 times.
Okay. I mean, technically, it's always offensive.
We classify.
I know we classified it.
What we use it as an actual offensive term. The gays were offended twice. Trans were offended twice.
Oh.
Blacks is now up to 2. Asians is up to 4, mainly by Florida man.
All by Florida man.
And then I offended Africans.
All Africans.
All Africans.
So that includes Egyptians and stuff, yeah?
Africans.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
I
everyone.
didn't hear you say.
Egypt is in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I said it. So he offended the Egyptians.
Do you have a problem with that?
He also offended the Moroccans, the Tunisians, the Algerians.
The South
you said
Africans.
it
The
for all of them.
Nigerians.
Yeah, the South
All of them?
Africans.
I didn't hear you say anything about the Egyptians. Like,
Should I specify and say African tribes?
it's okay.
Anyways, so this has been.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and next time we'll.
I'm just happy we didn't go on another 10-minute rant on
yeah,
Trump.
no, we're stopping
We fucking
it.
could.
Yeah.
I know we
What
could.
about the Mexicans?
No.
No.
we're done.
We already reviewed the board.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
This was another episode.
I will say we went through 2 full columns.
Yeah, we
2
did.
full
Shut the fuck
columns.
up.
I'm just clarifying.
We're done.
It's part of the review.
we
It's
really
on the
done?
test for next
Are we
class.
really done?
Apparently not.
Let's go.
This
Any
has
more?
been another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. Obviously, I am Papa Smurf.
I am the Viking.
I'm the diplomat.
Florida man.
I'm 31. Fuck the Catholics.
Suckers.